Right. Welcome back everyone to Elder Scrolls Online for a nice early morning stream. Welcome to the stream. I hope your days are going really well. We're going to get right into it. I completely forget everything I was doing last stream, so we're going to find out what we're up to. They've made some changes. That was the first thing I wanted to mention. They've made some changes to and clarified some Tamriel Tome stuff. So we might have a quick dig into that before we get going. If I can find it, there we are. Season 0 developer update. I'm not going to read you the entire developer update. You might fall asleep or you might not. But just know that they are listening to your comments and they are responding and putting them in. They said they apologize. One area we've seen many questions on is what happens at the end of the season and the transition to a new season. Let me just pop out of that. We'll go, whoops. We'll give you something pretty to look at. No, we won't. We'll look at the Tamriel Tome. Is what happens to a new season. Specifically, you all want to know more regarding the reward autoclaimer, tome points, rollover cap, and how challenges work with multiple tomes. We agree this should have been communicated better, and we would like to clarify how it works, why we've made the decisions, and tell you about a few future updates that we're currently discussing. The first one they cover is the rollover cap. At the end of the season transitions to the start of a new one. A maximum of 2,000 tome points roll over to the next Tamriel tome, so you can only keep 2,000 of these. Looks like I need to do some spending. Not just yet though, because we're not near the end of the season yet. We have 88 days and 20 hours remaining. Haha! Anyway, these tome points are available immediately and provide a head start into the new season. One of our goals is supporting flexibility, so including how you can progress, in pacing the progression, allowing weekly challenges to accumulate up to 12, and making select seasonal challenges remain available for long durations. In how you obtain wards, you may like all of the tomes offerings or only a select few, and so you can choose what you like as pages unlock automatically by doing challenges. So they give you a good explanation of why they did that. The end of season reward autoclaimer is also gone into in some depth. So if you're on Steam, please go and check out the Steam announcement. It really spells it out as to how they're responding to your worries and how the autoclaimer works, how your season points rollover works, and also how challenges are going to work with multiple tomes. Now, multiple tomes only occur if you have the premium upgrade. If you have the premium upgrade, you still have access to the tome at the season's end and you can do challenges. Basically, if you do one challenge for one tome, those points apply to that tome and all your previous tomes. So 1,000 points on season 3 will, if you have premium, will apply to seasons 0, 1 and 2 as well, and they'll all progress together. So everything will be upgraded. Is the example they give. So go through and reward that. They're refunding tome point caches because some of us didn't understand that opening our caches, our tome points didn't carry over the cap. So you can talk to customer service about that. Please refer to the announcement to see how that works and how that affects you if that's an issue you have. They are fixing some of the known issues, so some of the challenges, Serpent of Sanctum of Hydia, Symphony of Blades, Lava Queen, Mole Lake Canna, and the Imperial City District ones had a couple of bugs and glitches. Those are being fixed, but they're not done yet. Update 50 is what they're aiming at. A reminder, you do not need to log in 99 times to claim for your tome. You just need to claim each login as you do it. It's a little bonusy thing that they're rewarding logins, but you don't miss out on a lot there. Some of the challenges have not been counting consistently. They are looking into that, including the fact that some foes don't count toward your murder everything in Gold Coast, Hughes, Bane and Rothgard because they're hiding out in delves and public dungeons. They are looking into that and they're going to see what they can do about making those count. You'll just have to give them some time. And they're working on improvements to the in-game purchase flow, so we'll be able to see that later. And also some areas where localization wasn't clear on the challenges, they're also working on that. So they are doing a bunch of stuff. Update 50 improvements, you'll be able to make additional rerolls for gold, and there will be new repeat functionality for weekly challenges. So there you go. But guys, on that note, I'm just going to jump right in and we're going to get going. Let me just pop everything back in place. I only have 2 screens. All right. So this is our tome. What are our challenges? We have had the challenge up at, oh my giddy aunt. Okay, so additional challenges will roll through in 3 days and 8 hours. Right. So we probably still can't beat Corinthak the Abomination or Xandadunos the Reborn. We can definitely do 6 incursions. 1 incursion per claim. We could probably do a battleground match, maybe. We probably can't defeat Bogdan the Nightflame or Lord Warden Dusk unless we have a lot of help. 15 logs we can do. Looting a treasure chest we can do. Probably maybe. Public dungeon group event in Rothgar. We can probably do that if we have some help. I know I took my youngest through with her level 16 character. And I went through with mine and we managed to do this quite well. You'll notice our challenge rerolls have gone up. So if I really didn't want to do, I don't know, completing a battleground match, how does this work? How do I re-roll a challenge? Okay, I've got challenge re-rolls. So is it right click? Oh, no, T. Okay, you hover over it, I see. Down the bottom of the screen you will see we have the option to T, re-roll the challenge, F to pin the challenge, and Alt to exit. Let's see what happens when we hit T. T. Oh, no, I did re-roll. Let me try that again. 1 keep in Cyrodiil, Corinthak, public dungeon or group event. Alright, let's collect some wood from some... What happens if I don't want to collect wood? I know I'm using up all my rerolls because I just live with what I don't like, mostly. Alright, and there's a distinctive sound as well. That'll do, all from 15 veins. I've used up all my 10 rerolls, but that's okay. Now I know what to do. And how it works, because I didn't notice it the first time. Seasonal challenges. Daily login, just click on that thing. I've only logged in 4 days on any of my characters on this server, so that's on me. But it's good. Kill 1,000 foes in the Gold Coast, Hughesbane or Rothgar. Oh, we have 4 days to earn how many? Right, because I haven't played with my other characters. I'll rectify that when I finish streaming, I think. I know, so this character, this is what happens with casual play. What am I doing? I'm checking X for back. We are checking our tome points, 2420, they've gone up, yes. And we're still looking at these, what are we doing? Earn another 1,380 to unlock the next lot of tome things. Alrighty, let's exit out of that. Let us double check in our challenge points. What? Oh, that's right, because I wasn't using them. That's correct. We're not using them because we're trying to do a first character run experience. Well, let me have a look and see. What's... Oh. Uh-huh. Where am I? In Oridon. And that one's just gone live. Let's go up to Matheson because I want to be able to see the challenge thing. We're going to go and get some incursions. All right, here we go. Looks like that one's up. It's probably about to go down because these go down really quick and I am late, so that's okay. What weapons am I using? A Nightblade. I'm sorry, I've been playing a Warden. I'm used to bring a staff around. Let's slice them and dice them.
Kill my minions, and you only remove the weaklings from myself.
Okay, this is a good way to get... Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have my health bar up. Hey! This This is the other downside of doing things in Oregon is
Nothing you can do will
it'll
end
count
this.
toward our ability. Tales attributes. Right, I have 10 points to claim. There's an incursion. I don't think I did enough damage to earn it. Part of the... Oh, did you get part of the chest? Yeah. Have we not started? I have more tone points. Oh, treasure chest. Right, well that was easy. That's 2. What's in here? No one else seems to have wanted that. Clear water, that would be why. I need all the resources, so we're good. Speaking of resources, there's an ore vein over here. Right, I've got to remember this is my low-level Nightblade. And we haven't done any questing yet. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with us? That's someone glowing as they leave. Alright, the next incursion is down near the city, so we'll go grab that thing. So we're going to very quickly do a couple of our tomes. I know, they rule your life. Here we go, down to here. H for pony. Head towards the big stormy cloud if you're ever lost, and eventually you'll see the chains and the bright glowy thing in the sky. Right, we've got this. I wonder if I have a back bar now, because I was going to go resto staff, so we'll see how that looks. I know, man, Junior, what are you doing? Oh look, yeah, I can actually. What? Don't! Alright, we actually did get a blade on that one. That's pretty good. Let's go this way. I think we're getting...
Hydra, the anchors, you destroy them in vain.
Oh what, that was the boss already. There's another incursion down. Claim our level 18 roll rewards. Let's have a bed. A bed is good to sleep in. Chest. Plasm. Head back to our way shrine. I have more tone points to claim. What? Oh, the treasure chest. Oh my gosh, that is a really good way of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Do we have a book here? I think we may have got that book last time we were here. Alright, so it goes. So it goes. Run into a tree, why don't you? Those things don't give way, you know. Down to here. Down to here. Hopefully, very soon, people will start to peel off and head into their next part. We could be doing incursions in Rothgar and getting kills for that, except I can't remember. Hello? Oh no. Well, let's go and bring that down to the rest of the people down here at the thing. Look, guys, I brought you a spare one. Oh, hello. Don't you? What do you mean I have to share the monsters? I don't want to share the monsters.
Your white gold tower will serve as an anchor point for my dark machine.
Wow, he is mad at us, isn't he? Look, at least I got a blade on you this time.
I don't want revenge.
Yes.
I want your submission.
I have 10 points to claim. I think another incursion. There's the chest. Alrighty, and we'll go back onto the pony. I have more 10 points to claim. You know, if you do this often enough, you will ride off a cliff, or in that case, into a rock face. Ah, yeah. I forgot where I was. So the next incursion should be Matisse and Way Shrine, down here. So one of the things I like about Oregon is it the incursions aren't too hard to go. That sounds like it's just starting to drop its anchors. Let's go, and there it goes, booting up. Oh, right. Oh my goodness. So what we're going to do is we're going to do these little incursion, these home tasks. I'm on my back bar, right? Yeah, I do have a staff. Even better. I know, don't have to change and they will hurt if they get me. Let's go. I told you they would hurt if they got me. They got me. They hurt.
Wretches. All my servants are wretches. Perhaps these will do the job.
Yeah. Wow, he's having a real day with the Banekin, isn't he?
My subjects failed me. They deserve to be destroyed.
Chest. Return points. This one. Go for the next incursion. We have 2 more to do. 2 more to do. Let's go. Why am I running? Pony is quicker right now. Okay, the camel is quicker right now. One of those. The other reason we do Oridon is it's just such a nice, like I'm familiar with it. Okay, we're back to, no, we're back to the top. What is chasing me? Something is really mad at me. Oh, hello. Oh, how'd you shock at me and now you're leaving? You rodent. I can hear it already. There it goes. Very distinct sounds coming. Gosh, I need to check my volume and make sure I'm not deafening you guys. It does look a little loud. We might have to change that volume down a bit. Give me a minute. I'll just check my... Yeah. Let's just grab this and I'll just turn it down when we get to some... speech, I'll try and remember to turn it up. Oh my gosh. It's still loud. Let's go loud. No, what are you doing? I need to do some dungeons. It would be so good. You've got it? You've got it. Stairs. Left of stairs.
Whelps. These minions will not be so easily defeated.
Eventually he's going to give us a named one if this guy loses. Did that just... It did just fall over.
I admire your tenacity, mortals.
He sounds really mad. I admire your tenacity. Now you're all going to die. Take all of those. Go F, grab tome points. Grab that treasure chest. Grab that incursion node. 1 more incursion to go. And then we might start doing some quests and gathering bits and bobs. As you do. Into first hold, down to the bottom here. That's the other thing too, is learning a new region's incursions. So I noticed none of the tomes have given us they give us incursions, but they don't make them region specific. So that's fine. Alright, things are taking longer to die now. Some of our more experienced players have obviously done their tasks. Or they've farmed the XP they need and they need to do something else now. Right, he's setting up to take out that thing when it goes down. Pin is down. We're to the left of the stairs. Thank you, Dragon Knight. That is a shield from Dragon Knights. That is so cool. Blessed shards. Grab this. What does that do? That was exciting. Oh, okay, it was exciting.
The skins of those you
love will fly from my banners. He is such a nasty pasty. Let's use this chest. A bound style page. Yes, I bet you don't like losing that, mister. Alright, into here. We have done our 6 incursions. We don't get to loot any more treasure chests. Alright, so the next things are completed group dungeon, a public dungeon. I don't think we could probably do Spindle Clutch. And not be a burden to anyone running with us. But collecting ore from 15 veins, collecting wood from 15 logs, and then we'll think about the other ones. So if we're going to do that, we might as well head into some, just escape out of that. Not challenges, but quests. J for journal. Alright, so we have our Kanathi's Roost quest to Oridon to do, which kicks us off in Oridon. We have our guild quests, Angus from the Harbour and Long Lost Law, and we have the main quest, Chasing Shadows, which is not, contrary to popular belief, not akin to chasing our tails. Okay, now have we joined the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild? I think I bored you to tears with doing that last time, didn't I? Oh, alright, look, you're going to growl at me. Here, have a soul theft and a dagger, and I don't know, some more daggers. Why is... There we go. Go growl at someone else in the spirit world. Of course, we've joined the Mages Guild. We've got the Mages Quest. There's some maple. That's our first log. Alright, that's log number 1 out of 90, because you can do that quest 6 times. You log 15 bits of log each time. And you know what? We should go and talk to the Mount Master. Okay, to do our battlegrounds, we need this thing. For glory! Alright, no, didn't I get rid of that? That's right, because I really didn't want to do it. I'm just going to get rid of it again. That's how you kick off battlegrounds. Go look for the flyer that says for glory, and then you can jump in and get yourself murderated until you manage to get your build up to scratch and do stuff. Isn't there a yes, there's a couple of things we want to do here. We're going to wander into the manor house. I lost it somewhere. Well, that makes sense, girl. And we're going to run up the stairs and down the corridor, because no one's going to mind a running adventurer. As long as we're not screaming, I guess they'll just ignore us. Out into the center patio where we have a sky shard. I wonder if they'll let me back in now. Let's find out. Alright, we have got a skill point. They will let me back in. That's there. That's on them. Bowyer and Fletcher, woodworking, increased to 6. Nerevar, moon and star. Aunt Anila's cookbook, which surprisingly enough doesn't increase provisioning. Netches all around. Alchemy, discovering traits. Alchemy increased to 13. A treatise on the knot. Let me just check something. No. Okay. Guild. Mages. We have got persuasive will. We are slowly advancing. We need another 20 books. At least another 20 books. 20 new books. Someone has been looting down here. They're braver souls than I am. The buying game, as opposed to the crying game. Bowyer and Fletcher. Wolfmar's Guide to Better Thieving. Assassination has increased to 19. Oh, that's what that does. What's that do? Let me just jump into here. Go over here. Notifications. The message for the day for Song of Sun and Moon and my guildmate completed the Maw of Lorcage Veteran. Alrighty. Normally I would read my guild thing, except that if I do that, yeah, you might all be bored to tears. The legendary Sancrator, first edition, two-handed has now increased to 2, and we've gained the skill line two-handed. Antilla's Folly. This one was able to acquire all the necessary ingredients at the Mage's Guild. Now Bachig must find the old mine, Antilla's Folly. They claim the mine is filled with pretty dancing spinners, and Bachig must go find them and play with them. According to the map, Antilla's Folly is to the southwest of Skywatch. It shouldn't be too hard to find. We've just discovered a dungeon. A delve, sorry. And I think it is indeed full of pretty spinners. As to what happened to Bachig, well, we shall have to go find that out. Alright, enough faffing about. Let's check our backpack. 57 out of 94. Let's learn that. Let's open that. Take all of that. Daredevil Pauldrons, which is new. It's an account-wide thing, so I don't mind opening it with this character. We have some recipes that I wish to put in the bank. Rightio. Bank is over here. Let's go I to start with, into consumables, over to recipes. We will learn both of those. We'll hop along over to star motifs, check out our master rinse. Shipment of ounces. These are our containers. Always easy to find containers. Crown items, style pages. Something's cackling away in a corner. Oh, right, sorcerers and their pets. It's never a quiet, dull or quiet moment with these guys around. Coin clerk, Adderway.
Ariel knows I'm here to serve.
Well, I need to look in. Let's go to deposit. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to move all of these recipes out of our backpack. They'll go to the other characters that I have. We'll just check for anything over here. We'll consume that Jubilee confetti pack in just a minute, which reminds me I need to open my cake. Have we done cake? We should have done cake. Where am I going? Withdraw. Consumables. Recipes. Are there any recipes left in here that I don't know? No, because I haven't played my other characters. Barbaric and Primal, I need rank 7 and rank 6 in any metalworking, tailoring, or whatnot. Master Ritz, we're not touching those right now. They would be a good way to level up our crafters if we wanted to. We have a bunch of research. Okay, I'm grabbing that skill respec scroll. If you have a look now, we can respec our skills for free. So the skill respec scrolls are no good. So we can now sell those for 300 gold apiece. And ditto with the attribute respec scrolls. So we'll get those out of our bank so they're not taking up space. I need to consume. Let's consume those. Alright, I need to sell some of those or give them to one of my guilds or something. That's taking up bank space that I could use. I know I need to consume those, but if I remember rightly, we already have those. Like I already have the Hajmoda pet. Alright, let's go over here. U for collectibles, down to non-combat pets. I think it was exotic. Yeah, this is the Wormwrithe Hajmoda hatchling. You cannot get it more than once, so I think I'll need to find someone who needs like a few fragments more. And we'll give them a few fragments more so they can get their pet. Alrighty. What else did I need to do? Right. Off to see the stable master, because there is only one way to make Pony go faster. And that is by studying under... There's some experienced tutelage. We have to do our cake as well. Now we've got the books out of here. Talk to Lanesti.
Welcome, friend. Don't believe my sister over at Skywatch.
I would never dare. We are going to grab some more backpack space. I love how you get 3 per now. It used to take 60 days for each of these. And if you missed a day, it was a menace. Okay, into notifications. We have had a few things updated from learning styles. And I need to sell things. So we need to go into the markets where we need to do our crafting anyway because we need our Jubilee boxes, Uta collectibles, tools, Jubilee cake, use. I should put it in my quick slots, I know. Grab our trade bars for the day. Leave the cake standing in the middle of the square in case there is a hungry adventurer who needs feeding. And let's head on. I don't know where I'm going. We're going to go and do our dailies. So basically, whenever I jump on, I tend to do things that are one-offs that I can move fairly quickly, such as our incursions. Yeah, I'm leaving that alone. Right. And I also do my dailies if I can. If I was doing battlegrounds, and I should, to be honest, I shouldn't be such a chicken about it. I just don't enjoy them. Because I'm not good at them, and I tend to die umpteen hundreds of times in a match. I don't feel like I'm contributing. Which is especially true when you've got a really junior character. Let's go this way. Hello, Mr. Sirius. He did look very thoughtful. Alright, let us read the Enchanting Made Easy book. It does go, it's not like a special book. Enchanting table, let's go. Extraction. It's called Making Room in Your Backpack. Okay, back over to creation. We've got everything because we took the time to learn everything, so we don't have to do that again, thank goodness. But it's good because it makes you earn the achievements for it. And it makes you really think about where that goes. Did we read that last time? Wait till next time. That's ominous. 1. Cooking fire. We are missing a recipe. We need to craft Maz tea. Alright, we might need to go visit the inn. Jewelry crafting. Process the pewter dust. Deconstruct. Ooh. Well, okay, let's do some research first. I've only got 1 slot. That's okay, we're not building a master crafter yet. Alright, everything I can't research, I'm deconstructing. Although, having said that, am I wearing a set? Let's just back up over here. Go I for inventory. Have a look over here, see what we've got on. We're wearing the training set. So training, not training. I only need to have 3 items of it. So I can replace 3 items with something else. So let's have a quick look at our weapons. Alright, I'm not seeing anything spectacular there. Let's have a quick look at our armor. Right, nothing spectacular there. And our jewelry gives us a choice of an elegant necklace, the Twin Sisters, and the Veiled Heritance. So while we're in Oridon, we can pick these up. These are overland sets. We can just pick these up when we're fighting monsters and gathering treasure. So the elegant necklace will give us spell damage, increased magicka, and reduced cost for health, magicka, and stamina for our next ability cast. They will also give us Empower for 3 seconds, increasing the damage of heavy attacks against monsters by 104%. Not a bad set to have to kick off DPSing. Necklace of the Twin Sisters, Stam Recovery, Max Stam, Crit Chance. When you block, you cause all enemies within 5 meters of you to bleed for ouch. Over 10 seconds, effect can occur once every 10 seconds and scales off the higher of your weapon or spell damage. It's not a bad tanking one. Veiled Inheritance, spell damage, armor. Okay, that's not a bad tanking one. So I don't know, this is not bad. This could be a DPS one as well. The question is, do I want more magicka at the expense of other things? And this is an area effect, which I kind of like. It'll take me a while to get there, though. We could get one of each set. Like one of these two. Why don't we go with Magicka Recovery, Max Magicka. So my health will go down, but everything else will go up. Well, the Magicka will go up. This will give me Stam and Stam Recovery. It's hard to choose because I have two. But we won't lose our training bonuses, which is the other thing. Right, I might go with that one. We'll equip that. I know, I do want the Magicka, so we're looking for the Elegant set and the Sisters sets. Gotcha. Right. Everything else gets destructed because we're already researching, our slots are full. We will pick up a lot of these traits again, so it's not that much of a problem. And we'll go into here. Rings we have 3 of. Whoops, 3, not 4. Let's not get carried away. Boom. So we're doing this during Jubilee season, which means we're going to get a Jubilee box for every single crafting rep you complete. We're not going to sell stuff until I've delivered stuff because I will probably sell the potions that I want to keep. Has been known to happen with monotonous regularity. What? Yes, I am too lazy to use the stairs. Let's go do our woodworking writ. And then we'll come down and we'll do the blacksmithing and clothiers. Things are a little bit more spread out in Volkilgard. It's not my favourite crafting area, but it's definitely not the worst one, in my opinion. Okay, nothing to research here and nothing I want to add in. Let's do our crafting. So you always destruct before you craft, otherwise you tend to deconstruct things you want to hand in and you have to craft them again. Okay, I do that, you probably won't. Oh my goodness. So there we go, that's, and yeah, you know, runs into hedges might be a great name for an Argonian character if I ever decide to make another one. I've got a few, okay, nothing out of a set. Let's just wander here and we will train whatever that was. And then we'll deconstruct all the rest of these. And we'll deconstruct that. And we'll go make a few things. I do wish there were ways to do better crafts that required more challenge. And then, like, if you wanted to make a particular set of something, you had to fiddle a little bit to get there. And it wouldn't be for everyone, but if you like crafting, it's kind of good. Okay, let's go and see if the local guild trader has a recipe for Maz tea for cheap. Otherwise, we're going to have to duck on back to the inn and collect that. So this is my guild trader here. Yep, Frangie Latinum Junkies.
Come, do your trading here.
Alright. I'm just going to type in recipe. That'll bring up every recipe. We're going to enter and then hit R. I mean, there's so much I don't have. How much money do I have? Right, including money. Let's just put in Maz tea. Just go enter R. No, I don't want that. Alright, let's try that. Right, no Maz tea. Okay, I've just realized I can't go nuts on the recipes because I did that last time and now I'm broke. Just for a little bit, we need to do some questing. However, by not going nuts on the recipes there, I think I still have enough to buy one from the brewer in here. Here he is. He's going to get sick of seeing me, this guy. Hi,
I
Parmenia.
brew fragrant elixirs and delicate blends. What can I get you?
A recipe for one of those delicate blends and fragrant elixirs. C270. Ow. Thank you. He does not look impressed, and I do not blame him. Wow, you're supposed to be serving the drinks, not drinking the drinks, girl. Learn that. Now we know the missing recipe. We should be right. Okay, over to here. Grab that thing. Hit R. Duck across to drinks. Grab that thing. Hit R. Now we can go turn them all in, I think. Did I forget something? I don't think I forgot anything. Diamond. Do 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 do. Sigh. No, I don't know all the words. That's about the extent of it. And I can't sing, so we'll stop that right now. All right, before we turn these in, we want to make sure that we have any experience scrolls running that we might happen to have on us. So back into consumables, back into crown items. We don't have any more XP scrolls. We could probably get some out of our thing, and now that I know, let's do that. Into Tamriel time. I know I said I don't like buying them. I don't like buying them, but when I don't have one, I'll definitely buy them. Right, now let's activate that thing. Alright. Sign the manifest. Complete a quest.
Another day, another delivery.
Absolutely, my friend. Actually, I should just check his volume.
Made that yourself, did you?
I
Well
certainly
done.
did. Let me just bring that volume up for him. I know, the sound settings in OBS altered recently, and I'm just adjusting them accordingly. Place the goods within the crate. Complete the quest.
Shore's bones, that looks heavy.
That's
How much
better.
is in there?
Stuff. Lots of stuff. You have to
Have
carry
no
it.
fear. I'll
and
get
be
your shipment where it
responsible.
needs going.
Oh, he's got something to say for everyone.
More supplies. It seems
Yep.
this shift will never end.
Then he starts whining.
With Kind's luck, your package will be on the next ship out.
What do you mean, Kind's luck, my friend? You're the person with the shipping. All right, what's in our boxes? Let's find out. Into consumables, into containers. All right, looks like a lot of stuff that's going to go into my my ESO Plus bag, which is kind of good. New diagram. I like that idea. Usually, what I do with my crafters is I pick one to be the main crafter, and then if the character I'm running is not the main crafter, then all the recipes they get go into the bank, and I work my way down from my main crafter down. But what I'll do, seeing as we're running this one on screen, we'll just everything she gets is hers. There we are. Okay, now we are in the lovely land of Oregon, where there are quests to be had and zone quests
Steed and
to be
thief,
done.
Where are they?
Captain Aronfair, that sounds
What do you
ominous.
want? Wait, never mind. I don't want to know. I'm not taking on any fares today.
Something wrong, Captain?
You're damned right there's something wrong.
Wow.
I needed to sail for Velen Harbor hours ago. I've
Uh-huh.
got cargo still to load, and crew members deep in their cups around town.
My
I'd let the guard
goodness.
have the lot of them if I could afford it.
I could round them up for you, Captain.
There's coin in it for you if you do.
I
Let's
see.
Tanamo favors the tavern. Anala
Right.
spars at the Fighters Guild, and
I see.
Balafil was visiting the market. Don't know where De Gale's gotten to. One of the others may know where she is.
I'll check it out. I'll find your crew for you. All right, our first quest. Now, if any of you know me by any stretch of the imagination, I take all the quests that I can find in an area and I try and do them just alongside each other, which is occasionally disastrous and occasionally not so bad. What is that up there? Okay, Anala. So this is unaccounted crew, so we'll leave that for the minute. We also have this one over here, Chasing Shadows, talk to Medea. Let's go talk to him as well. That looks like a main story quest. I am avoiding Watch Captain Estania for the moment. I promise I will get to Watch Captain Estania. Alright, we have helped Mog, but let me go over there. Medea, hi.
It's a
our
fine
world
day,
quest.
isn't it? The fish are biting and the water is soothing.
Speaking of soothing, have you seen any strangers lurking about?
This one thinks you're a bit strange.
Hey,
Kidding, kidding. I am thinking I did see an Imperial man lurking around by the lighthouse, like skittish prey. He thinks I do not see him, but this one has a keen eye.
is there anything else you can tell me?
About a stranger he once saw? This one is in the habit of minding his
Oh,
own
I should have bribed him.
business.
Never mind.
Only the curious Whisker gets caught in the closing door.
What about the greedy Whisker? Can I get him to give me
It's
that
a
option
fine
again?
day, isn't it?
No. Right, so once you botch an option, you can't get it back. No point grumbling. Okay. We did check that out. I have no stolen goods on my person at this point in time. Let me have a look at my map. Alright, looks like we're heading in
Master
for our
Eric,
main quest.
Where are you?
Look, I would help Prince Azar, except that that is a prologue quest. And that is one of the very few quest types I don't pick up wherever I go. Did I? I did talk to you, Mr. Riven. Oh,
Welcome. You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill. Do you have what it takes?
no, but I'm interested because I need to get this.
Well then,
quest gone.
let's see what you're made of. Participate in one of our games at any of our battlegrounds. Win or lose, doesn't matter.
That's
Just get
good.
your feet wet. I can offer you a
Your
greater
feet
challenge
wet, what,
after
in
you've learned the
blood?
ropes.
Thanks. I'll do that. Alright, to sign on for a battleground, you go P for group activities, you go into battlegrounds, you go join the queue, and then you just let it run.
Fair day. I'm Astanya, watch captain. With the Queen in town, we have extra security precautions to see to. Where are you travelling from?
I've just come from Kanathi's Roost. Razum Dar sent me. Oops. And that's how fast it can be. Mind you, there are days where you'll spend hours just waiting for that to pop. Alright, do I have food to make myself any better than I am? Well, let's eat that then. Now I don't have any food or drink. Potions. I have potions. Let's have a look, go over our skills. Alright, consuming trap is our ranged. Blood craze. I can't do blood craze because I only have one dagger on me. Concealed weapon, ditto with this one by the look of it. And funnel health. And soul shred. Nearby enemies' souls with a night rune. An ally can target them and activate it. Okay, so we're going to be using that as much as we can. Restoration stuff. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything on my resto stuff right now. So, I think it might be time to add a little bit to our resto stuff. Ah, yikes. Alright, we might be a little bit useful, but I'm seriously doubting it. Let's see how we go. What have we got to do? Group 1 and Group 2. Match starts in 29 seconds. Alright, our group is now a large group. Alright, so what's my cycle through going to be? I should have made myself a second dagger actually. I know I destroyed my good daggers. Makes me very sad. I did kind of forget. Here we go. Deathmatch.
The game is almost ours!
We are going to spend the entire match mostly dead. So I guess what I can do, I just switch to my healing staff, is maybe be as useful to my fellows as I can. Get in there. We'll stay on the resto and we'll just give these guys healing coverage as best we can. Come on. Oh, I see.
Outstanding! But it's not over yet!
Don't run away. Please don't run away. I'm out of... Okay, I'm out of healing. Ow, someone worked out what I was. My bad. Alrighty. Looks like I need to put more into my magicka. I know, just a baby healer. Oh, fiddlesticks. You can't run upstairs. Oh, for God's sake. Up the stairs. Right, that second ramp. Watch that step, it's a doozy.
More blood must be shed.
It's really hard to be useful in a mobile battle, too. Come over here. Get in the glowy bit. There you go. Someone is using bomb. Down. Where are you? Okay, I need 2.
Good work! Now keep pushing!
1. Event unlocked. Hit bully.
Ah, but will it be enough?
Right.
A noteworthy win!
Okay, we won. Great. So that, my friends, is what is what Battlegrounds is about. And one of the very few times I've ever been on a winning team. Or not, well, I died once. So that's not bad, not died 100 times. Did we just go up 2 levels? Right, maybe I need to do these things a bit more often. Let's grab some dwarven oil. Actually, embroidery is what we use for clothing. So what did we find we were short on? We were short on magicka. We were short on stamina. We were short on health. We're just going to do an all-rounder for the minute. We can respec them without any problems. I do need to find a seller to get the respec skill. And I have 3 unread messages. Whenever you do one of these, you get system mail. So 1 day at a time. The Circle of Champions. This is from Battlemaster Ribbon. So you can take those attachments. A Champion's Prize. Also from Battlemaster Ribbon. For an awe of your latest victory. A heart-rousing match. And rewards for the worthy. Now that came from Warlord Sorsalan. So this is also from your Battlegrounds as well. So we'll take that one. Alrighty, let's go see what's in these boxes. Achievement unlocked, Battleground Butcher. Wait, there are Siphoning Apprentice. So that means we've gone up in level. Anything else? Are you finished? Right. Into J. If you're curious about Battleground achievements, go into J for Journal. Go across to your Achievements tab. Head on down to, now, I can't remember if it's a separate one. Right, no, I think you actually find it under Character. You don't find it under Character. PvP, my bad. Under PvP, you find Battlegrounds, and you will find things like Battleground Butcher, you have Pit Fighter, you have Crowd Favorite, and so on and so forth. So if you're into achievements and you really like Battleground, there are a lot of things you can do in here that you can enjoy for it. And some of them have little prizes. So Crowd Favorite, you will get the title Conquering Hero. Pit Fighter, you will get the die Fire Drake's Flame, so now I have to do it because we're over here. Once you get to Pit Hero, you'll get that one. And the title Bloodletter. Battleground Butcher, you get the die Fire Drakes. No, you don't. You just get the title Battleground Butcher. Alright. I'm not running around with that. I will get challenged to so many duels it won't be funny. Tactician, again a title. Triple Threat, again a title. Walk it off. Walk it off. Take 10 million points of damage cumulatively from carrying the Chaos Ball. Oh my goodness. Alright. I suppose I could slowly get to like it, maybe. Seize your first capture point in Battlegrounds. You get the Storm Lord's Lightning once you get 15 points. Sorry, once you've seized 15 of them. So there you go. Those are your achievements for the PvP activity of Battlegrounds. We can talk to watch...
Fair day.
Oops.
I'm Astanya, watch captain. With the Queen in town, we have extra security precautions to see to. Where are you travelling from?
Well, I've just come from Kanathi's Roost. Razum Dar sent me. The island was attacked by Mauma.
Old Raz sent you, eh?
He did.
That could complicate things.
Really?
Thank you for telling me. The Queen's enemies are all around her. Her protectors must be vigilant at all times, and this information will be critical in their calculations.
Good, I'm glad to have
I'll
been of
make
help.
sure news of the Mauma is passed on to the appropriate parties. Don't you worry
Right.
about that. Now, what's your name? I'll need it for the official register.
My name is Leila Leafbinder.
I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Oridor Marines, your presence in Valkelgard has been registered.
Excellent.
Do your best to stay out of trouble and out of the way. Fare you well.
You seem very busy. Is there anything I can do to help?
Help? No, I don't think so. Actually, my
Uh-oh.
guardsmen are all tied up right now. If you're up to it, perhaps you could look into some things for me.
I am at your service.
Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen's Court, Advisor Norian and Steward Aminway. They await assistance from the guard, hands I can't spare just now. Who do you want to speak to first?
Look, I'll speak to the advisor first.
I see you prioritize well. You'll find him at a warehouse west of here. Be sure to tell him that I sent you. Once you've finished with both of them, report back to me on the town's upper level.
All right, I will.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Can you tell me more about Queen Irene?
You hit your head recently.
Little?
The Queen leads the Old Mary Dominion. She had some kind of wild time away from court a few years back, but now she's returned to reclaim her birthright, lead the Alliance.
Where was she?
Off gallivanting across Tamriel? Who knows? Who cares? I wish I could just quit my job then come back to it when I get bored.
What was the Queen's speech about?
Probably talking up the unity of the Dominion. Not all the Altmer are fans of the Alliance yet. No offense.
And, who are the First Oridon Marines?
Queen Irene's personal guard. They're led by Battle Reeve Urselmo, one of the most decorated warriors in the Dominion.
You're not a Marine?
No, I'm captain of the city guards here. The Marines are the right arm of the Queen. My duty is to the city.
Razum Dar said you two were old friends.
Huh! He's got an active imagination, that one. We know each other, sure. Drew blades together a few times. But I'm not sure I'd call him a friend. Not since he signed up with the Queen.
Signed up with the Queen?
He didn't tell you? Of course he didn't. He's the biggest liar I know.
Oh no.
Razum Dar works directly for the Queen herself. Some kind of hush-hush cloak and dagger outfit. Thieves and liars, the lot of them.
I see. Well, I wasn't aware of that. Someone's got a chip on her shoulder. Let's toddle on over to the advisor. We might want to make... Yes, might want to make that our main thing. Into journal. Grab Oridon. Grab our MSQ, our ZSQ, our Zone Story quest. And head on over to here. Talk to Advisor Norian.
I'm busy here. Away with you.
I'm supposed to tell you Watch Captain Astania sent me.
In that case, you'll do nicely.
I'll do
My
nicely.
servant
Oh
followed a
no.
burglar to this warehouse. The ignorant knave stole a set of marine deployment plans for the Queen's upcoming speech.
Well, why would a burglar steal those?
Well, I'm sure I wouldn't know. I'm no burglar. In any case, we can't let those plans escape.
No.
They could be used to bypass the Queen's security.
Yes.
And we wouldn't want that.
I'll check it out. Rightio. All right, I should look for plans in the warehouse. I wonder what they're doing in here.
Please, I did just as you asked. Yes. Yes, you did.
That doesn't bode well. Deployment plans, let's grab those. And head on out and talk to Advisor Norian. Advisor?
Well, did you find the plans?
I found them, but the burglar was already dead.
Oh, a pity. Keep the plans. You can give them to the captain next time you see her. In the meantime, I must attend to the Queen.
You're not concerned about the dead burglar in your warehouse?
Some kind of criminal feud, I'm sure. Now, then, if you have some other task, you should be about it.
I'm to help student Eminway. Do you know where she is?
Do I look like a steward's assistant?
No.
Do you take me for a commoner?
No.
No. But yes, I happen to know where she is.
Right, because I took
East
you for a
warehouse,
knowledgeable
just north
man.
of the docks. You can go now.
Thanks, I guess.
I suppose you...
Wow. Let us head on over to the East Warehouse. Not that one, clearly. Oh, yes. Right over here, this big building, hard to miss.
Master Merrick, where
Where
are you?
Oh, it's going to drive me crazy till I do it. But if I pick up all the quests to silence the quest givers, I'll be in trouble.
I'm very busy and there's a lot to do.
I'm supposed to tell you what Captain Estania sent me.
Oh, all right then. What was it? Right, the supplies. 2 of my cooks took deathly ill right in the middle of preparing the Queen's feast. I suspect sabotage.
Right.
I want to be sure all of our food supplies are safe.
You seem a bit upset. What do you want me to do?
I'm not upset. Not at all. I'll examine the supplies in here. You go to the warehouse next door, make sure everything is fresh, and there's nothing out of place.
All right, I'll take a look for you. That was odd. I'm not upset, really? Could have fooled me. Here, wasn't it? Poisoned meat. Let's go talk to Steward Eminway.
Hold it right there.
You should buy me a drink.
No, I don't think so. Oh, well. Let me just switch bars again. Ah. I need that second dagger. We might go and make a second dagger. This is driving me crazy. Alrighty. It's a two-handed style. So, what we're going to do, although running around with poisoned meat and battle plans on me does not seem like a wise idea. Let's go talk to the steward. She'll want to know about this. Steward?
Did you find anything?
I found some salted meat, but it looks odd. I think it's been poisoned.
Thank the stars. You found the problem. Hold on to that.
It sounds
the captain
rehearsed.
will want to see it.
Look, I was attacked by a man in some kind of uniform.
A uniform? Must have been a cut purse.
They're
always hanging around the docks waiting to steal away with some cargo. Be careful around here.
I'll give the evidence to the captain when I see her. Odder and odder. Captain.
Tell me what you found.
Yes, I found this set of...
Good, good. Look, I hate to rush you, but I have another task for you.
Oh.
One of my men, Heldil, has cornered a thug nearby. We need to talk to this lowborn scum.
What's he done?
We've no time for this. He's involved in a plot against the Queen, that's all I can say.
Uh-huh.
We need someone like you to get to him. He refuses to speak with a member of the guard.
Do you want this evidence I found?
Just hold it for the moment. Heldil is just up the stairs here, house on the right. Get going. Remember, the Queen's service.
For the Queen. I have this really bad feeling she's up to no good. You reckon? Here we are. Watchman Helldil. Hi.
Kindly step back. We have a situation here.
So I've been told. Your captain sent me. She said you needed some help?
Ah, help from the captain. Excellent. Inside, we've cornered a dangerous Mer. He's wanted by the Crown, has valuable information, and threatens to kill himself every time we approach the door.
What do you want me to do?
I need him alive. Just get in there and get him talking. Don't listen to what he says. He's half crazed. You get him talking, we move in behind you. Got it?
Got it. Right.
Get back! One step closer, and I'll cut my throat!
I'm not with the guards. I just want to talk.
Why should I trust you?
Do you really want to die? I'm your only choice here.
Fine. Fine. Just don't try anything. Get in here.
All right. I'm coming in. Hey, how are you? Bazian, is it?
You're no god. Thank the stars. Quickly, we don't have much time.
Time? What are you talking about?
They're coming. I know you're just a distraction.
Okay.
Listen closely. Captain Estania is corrupt. She's a member of a group called the Veiled Heritants.
The what?
Veiled Heritants. They're planning an assassination attempt on the Queen at the temple.
Right.
They bribed members of her staff to get the speech moved here, where they can have the captain in their pocket.
Do you have any evidence?
No. Only what I've seen and heard. Please, you must warn the Queen.
All right.
She's in grave danger, and the guards here. Oh no.
What's wrong?
Good work, citizen.
I'm a distraction. I forgot.
Traitors. Scum.
Shut your mouth. You're under arrest.
That was a battle reverse
only
Selmo
to
top.
serve the Queen.
Sure you do. Baritale?
With pleasure.
Why didn't he... Why didn't he find... Where would he go? Watchman?
Good work.
What are you going to do with him?
Don't worry. He'll receive a fair trial. The captain is always very even-handed in her pronouncements.
Mm-hmm. I suppose I should report to her now. That's interesting. Give me a minute. Oh, I don't need to do that. I can get rid of that. All right. Like I said, just give me a minute. Twitch is being weird. It's like I've signed in, now it wants me to sign in so I can talk in my own chat. Odd little bunny that it is. Mind you, I am trying to talk in my chat in OBS, so that could be it. Just sign in 200 times. Enter the code. Right. Looks like something else I'll need to be aware of. There we go. That was strange. Okay. What are we doing? I know you guys are really busy today, I can tell, because you're not here. All right, well, I suppose I should report
Good
to her
call.
now.
We'll see that this man is taken to a cell. With respect, of course.
Oh, man, this guy's laying it on thick.
Cool like the scales of Oriel you are. Good luck with the captain.
Right. Do you know where I can actually find the captain?
She sent word. She's moved to protect the Queen.
Right.
That'll be at the Manor House. Stars guide your steps now.
All right, I'll find the captain there. Right after I get my next lot of rewards, which is pretty awesome. Let's get some more magicka down. That, wait, I didn't commit my points last time. Oh, God. Alright. It's not quite what I did. That's fine. Commit those points. There we go. Okay. I think it might possibly... Wow, we did a lot of healing. I didn't realize we were doing that. Alright. Grand healing. Now, what does my skills advisor advise me to have? Essence Drain, Evocation, and Grace. Is it funnel health, maybe? No, that's that. We do need to get another blade. I might do that before I go too much further. Alright, what are my options in Grand healing? Summon Restoring Spirits with your staff, healing you and your allies in the target area for 10, 6, 21. Health over 12 seconds. And Summon Restoring Spirits. Increase your Magicka recovery by 12 for each target affected. Let's do that one. That way I will at least be able to heal more later. Regeneration 4. Okay, what does this one do? Share your staff's life-giving energy, healing you or a nearby ally. Health for over 5 seconds. Healing increases up to 50% more on targets under 100% health. And this one, healing you up to... Let's do the 3. We might be able to save more lives that way. Now, where does this come from? Essence Drain. With the Restoration Staff equipped, you gain Major Mending. Alright, so... that must be a morphed ability. So that might come out of Force Siphon, is my guess. Evocation. Increase your Magicka. Okay, that would be... Okay, sorry. Essence Drain. Boom. Restoration Expert. Boom. So what we're using is we're using the Skills Advisor to do Blood Magus, which will give us the ability to be a healer as a thing. Now it wants me to get Blessing Protection. Let's just go flip it to here. Grab this one. All about the healing at the moment. And Soul Siphon, which probably comes out of Force Siphon, I'd guess. So we'll go with Steadfast Ward. Gives ourselves a little bit of protection, doesn't it? You and all the lowest health ally around you. Okay, cool. And that hopefully will go to multi. I forgot to check my racial skills. We're bound to have some. Well, we got Ifray's Endurance. Increase your stam recovery. Let's do that. And the Alliance War. Assault. Really? You can get that without going to Cyrodiil now? Well, let's have a little bit of that then. Continuous attack increases your weapon and spell damage by 5%, your health, magic, and stam recovery by 12% for 10 minutes after you capture a lumber mill, farm, mine, or keep. That's not what's important to us. What's important to us is we gain Gallop at all times, increasing our mount speed by 15%. That's what makes it important. Now we're out of skill points, but I'm pretty happy with that. Notifications. My guildmate completed Lucent Citadel Veteran with a score of 78,312. Well done, guildmate. Okay. Watchman Heldil wants me to leave now. I think he's worried a bit about why I'm standing here, looking so smug. Okay. Let's go into J for Journal. We're going into a hostile situation. Of course we are. Carrying, of course, stolen plans and poisoned meat. What's this? Duranor, hi.
I hope you're not expecting a performance. I had to sell off my equipment and instruments just to make ends meet.
Oh, this is the main story quest.
Times are tough, my friend.
Hey there. Had any peculiar-looking customers lately?
Funny you should ask. There was an odd-looking Imperial fellow in town a few days ago. He was asking about local burial grounds. Said he was trying to track down his great-aunt's remains. Yeah, right. And I'm Queen Irene's Chamberlain.
Any idea where I can find this Imperial?
Last I saw him, he was heading towards the lighthouse.
Everything leads to the lighthouse. Right. No, you don't have to intimidate everybody.
Hold. I must speak with you.
Yes, you must. And I must speak with you, Captain.
Ah, my errand runner. So good to see you again.
Yes, I wanted to ask you about...
Stop right there.
What?
On my authority as captain, you're under arrest. under suspicion of conspiracy to regicide.
What are you talking about?
What's that in your pack?
Well, it's the stuff I tried
Deployment
to give you
plans for the Marines
earlier.
at the temple. And do I smell the taint of poison on the air? These are the tools of an assassin.
Yeah, and I gave them...
It's no
tried
use
to give...
arguing,
What?
scum. Not another word out of you.
I beg your pardon, Captain. Ooh. Well, I think she begs mine. Hello, who's that? He looks dead. That's not the chap I was talking... Oh, really? Hey, Raz, what are you doing out there?
Raz must admit, even he did not think we'd be seeing each other again so soon. How are you, my friend?
Terrible, Raz. What are you doing here?
He's here to help, as always.
Of course he is.
You may have noticed your
Ow.
new friend Phazion lies dead on the ground behind you.
I did.
Raz knew Phazion well.
I'm
As
sorry.
he thought he did Astanya.
What happened to him?
The captain happened. Phazion and Raz worked together as agents of the Queen. Phazion was not willing to give up secrets, and so now Phazion is dead.
You're going to let me out of here?
You will soon be free. But as on the island, Raz must ask your aid. You must warn the Queen and her battle reeve. The captain will attempt to murder the Queen at the temple.
Just tell me what to do.
You must get past the captain's men.
Right.
Seek out another of Our Lady's agents, Eshaba. She stands watch in the marketplace, peddling her wares. Ask her for a souvenir of the First Marines, and she will set you on your path.
Very well. I will do that.
Now, out of here. Save the Queen.
For the Queen. You leave quite the trail of destruction. Wait, you want to talk to me again?
This one imagines you have some questions. What can Raz tell you?
How did you find me?
You have this one's apologies. He was looking for Phazion. It is a happy accident for us both that you could be saved. You escaped the cell, and Razumdar's new plan to warn the Queen moves forward.
Why can't you warn the Queen?
It is somewhat embarrassing, but this one's face is known to some of the royal court. If Razumdar were to approach, they would know something is amiss. You, a new face in a Marine's uniform, they would suspect nothing.
Well, that makes sense.
Is there anything else this one can convey?
You work for the Queen.
Yes, as did Phazion. He told you true. We are the eyes of the Queen. We are few, and we stick to the shadows. But we have the honor of being the Queen's most trusted agents.
The most trusted agents, but what about the First Oredan Marines?
The Battle Reeve is fiercely loyal. He believes his Marines are immune to manipulation, like newly forged steel blades. But Razumdar knows better than most how quickly stains can set in.
And can you tell me anything else about the Veiled Heritance?
They don't think we need the Dominion to survive. They think the Queen is making a mistake, elevating the Bosmer and Khajiit to be equals with the High Elves. Racists, isolationists, and general idiots.
All right, Raz. Let's get it done. I'm sorry about Phazion. He will be avenged. Let's go. Guard Tower. Because this will work out well. I won't steal from that just yet. I mean, there's probably bound to be some recipes in there. Perhaps I should murder him and get going, but then I might actually, you know, get arrested. Alright, what do you say? Find Eshaba. He didn't tell me where she was, but Eshaba, if I remember rightly, works in the markets, does she not? So, we will try and find Eshaba. Okay, that last battleground, that wasn't too bad. We might have to try that again. I'm just going to lie down here for a bit. You know you'll get run over by a carriage if you lie down in the middle of the road, mate. Talk to Tanamo. Of course, because we're still looking for lost crewmen. So while we're doing this other quest, we're going to do this one as well.
And I
Tanamo.
know you.
Do I know you? You look familiar.
I do?
Could just be the spiced wine talking.
It could. Captain Erinfair sent me. She needs you back at the boat.
Oh? I don't know any Captain Fairies.
Oh, God.
And I sure don't know anything about a goat. Leave me be, all 4 of you.
You throw up on my shoes and you're in trouble. No. Captain Aaron Fair, the wave cutter, your ship.
Oh, the captain. The scourge of the sun. Destroyer of happiness and joy. Fine. I'll be on my way. After one more spiced wine, of course.
I'll let her know. Oh no, he's never going to get there, is there? Bookshelf. Exiled from Exile, Volume 7, Dual Wield, increased to 29. Ooh, hello, Turok Redclaws. What can I do for you?
Greetings, Milksop.
What?
You must be lost.
You
This
want
is
a
where
dagger in your gut.
undaunted drink, not milksops. Now go away, Milksop. This one does not want to catch your milksopiness.
I'm not a milksop. I've fought scarier things than you can imagine.
You've probably fought what? Some mud crabs and malnourished bandits?
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Tackle the big things, scary things, found only in the dark places of the world. Things with flesh-eating fists, hungry for your face.
The Undaunted. Who are the Undaunted?
We are.
What?
Thrill-seeking adventurers, everyone. We aren't mercenaries like the Fighters Guild, or patriots like the Dominion. We fight to prove we're the toughest of the litter. You want in? You'll have to prove yourself.
Yes, I want to be one of the Undaunted.
That's the spirit. What's a centuries-old cursed bloodline in the face of unmitigated bravado? Enter the banished cells, stay a while, maybe bother a ghost. If you come out alive, see me at the tavern in Volkelgard.
What, right here?
We'll talk more then.
And will you help me in the banished cells?
This one doesn't help. This one has already done his due diligence, seen his share of dangerous delves. His job is strictly to send the uninitiated head first into unknowable terror. But good luck in there. You'll come back with a story for sure.
What are the perks of being undaunted?
We're experienced adventurers. We can teach you skills and tactics a soldier cannot.
Sure you
Our
can.
battlefields are the deeps of Tamriel. There's also a cache of weapons and equipment found on our adventures for sale. Much more exotic than the local armory.
And, anything an Undaunted would be interested in around here?
Out by the old Release tombs, you'll find the banished cells. It's just a rumor, but I've heard there's an undead king there.
Right.
And he's quite a handful for those who guard him. Sounds worthy of a visit. How often do you get to see an undead king?
Not often, and usually only just before we make them dead again. But that sounds like fun. Let's jump down here.
I'm not drunk. I'm just drinking.
Right, not drunk, just drinking. I see. Well, that's a little nice side detour. We picked up... Oh, hello. What have I got down here? Cloudrest Veteran with 128,213 points. Well done, guildmate. I know. I could probably turn those notifications off, but I kind of like them there. We have a couple of things we need to do here. I think one of them is to find a certain fellow. Yes, he's a little further along. We need to talk to Balathil, who is also a member of the Wave Rider, the boat, the captain's boat. Let's go and have a quick chit chat with him. We're removing quest markers from our map because I hate them being unattended. Balathil.
What is it? My gut's still roiling.
Oh, mate.
Damn the sea and that captain.
Captain Aaronfair sent me to find you. She wants you back on the wave cutter.
Ah, yes. No. No, I don't think so. Once was enough for me. These legs were made for the land, and that's where they'll stay.
Why? What happened?
Oh, seasickness. My guts are over there in
Oh,
the corner
yuck.
if you want to examine the aftermath. Me? I'll be huddled here on this bed for a good long time.
Fine, I'll tell the captain. Well, that explains the smell in here. Oh my god. Poor fella. I guess boats are not for him, huh? He better not climb too high in waving tree branches either. I want to do two things here. What is that? What do I have at the clothing station to do? You mean I forgot something? Oh, I did forgot something. Arcade's charity set. It's a robe though, but it's Magica. Where do I get that from? It's found in the Ebenheart Pact. Right. Alright, we're not collecting it, but that's pretty good. Also, you'll notice this little flashing marker. This means it's not in my sticker book, so we probably need to deconstruct it. If I research it, it will still end up in my sticker book, which is kind of cool. So before I get too tempted by it, we'll get rid of it. There we go. Arcade's charity robe collected. I think we went into the sticker book last time we were here, but we'll have a quick looky-see into that in a minute. I'm making another robe. You don't say. Now we need to get one of our crafting skills up to 7 so that we can pick up those two styles that we currently have sitting in the bank. I mean, we could pick them up now, but then they'd be clogging up our backpack, which is annoying. Rightio, 3,000. We could go nuts on recipes again, but I would rather go nuts on getting more backpack space. Daggers made over at the blacksmithing station. I know, don't talk to me. Okay. That's good for my research. Anything with a little marker on it like that. Let us create ourselves a plain Jane dagger. Out of iron, we are level... What level are we? Let me just check. 20, weren't we? Did we get to 20? At the top, level 22. Alrighty. So, what's the highest level dagger I can make out of iron? Level 14. Well, look, it's better than a poke in the eye with a blunt stick. I don't know any traits on daggers. We'll have to fix that. But we can make ourselves a pretty little dagger, and we will add it. We'll add it to our. Let me just go here. I don't know what they're bouncing about. We'll go into sorry, I'll get there eventually. Into weapons. It's easy enough to find. I'm going to whack that down here. I know I had some good Prophet's Blades earlier. Now I have 2 poison blades. I also have something I can deconstruct. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. Now we're looking for Eshabar. Hi, Eshabar.
Eshabar has just about anything you could want.
Really?
So, what can she get you?
Well, I need something very, very specific.
Is that so? Don't be shy. What do you need?
I really need a souvenir of the First Oridon Marines.
Ah, yes. Eshabar has that. The perfect thing to suit your needs. But are you certain? This souvenir comes with certain expectations.
It does now. I know what it entails.
A wise purchase, then. Very beneficial.
Please take it from the chest here, just behind me. If you see our mutual friend again, be sure to give him this one's best.
I will, Eshabar. He needs something nice for the day. What are you selling, girl? Ooh. Why can I buy that? Well, you know what? We are going to buy that because we are doing our thing. And while it's live, it won't let me purchase another one. That's okay. Let's repair all our gear. We have a repair marker down here. Let's get that done. Beautiful. Let us sell. What can we sell? Okay, treasures that we have found. Daedra Husk, Elemental Essence, Foul Hide, Gabrielle's Bottle of Proving, Pocket Rules for Kick the Sheep, please don't be offended. Sturdy Iron Lantern. It's a treasure and not a furnishing, so we will get rid of that one. The attributes respec scrolls that we no longer need, we can sell them for gold now. Damage, health poison, just get that stuff out of my backpack. Alright, there's some boxes we need to open. What's my guildmate been up to this time? Kind's Aegis, 161,126. Well done, guildmate. Alright, that was all we were going to sell to sell to Eshabar. Merchant chest, let's grab that thing. I swear, if that has a chonk out of me, you're going to be minus a pet. Alright, Your disguise can be found in your character's inventory. It's important to note that some enemies are able to see through disguises and will detect you if you engage in combat. And will detect you. If you engage in combat, your disguise will be destroyed. Let us right-click on that and equip it. Let us learn the bound style page Horned Dragon Epaulets. Where did I get that from? Oh, out of the boxes, yes. Maybe. Okay, consumables. Containers. Rewards for the worthy. What does that contain? Bound scripts, Jubilee gift boxes, coup de grace ring, and transmutation geodes, which will come in handy later. The Anniversary Jubilee gift box. Nice. The Battlemaster Ribbons competitive reward box. Let's find out what's in that thing. Ooh, very nice. That's a Netchoil Resto Staff. We might have a look at that thing. Transmutation geodes come in boxes. You can unpack them and you get some transmutation geode crystals. You go over to your currency, you will find that you have transmutation crystals. Now I have a limit of 3,000. If you don't have ESO Plus, you will have a limit of 1,500. I think it's much bigger than it used to be, let me just say, which is a relief. We have 8,365 seals if I don't go absolutely nuts. Do we have trade bars? We have 3,900 trade bars. And do we have 12 stones? No, that's okay. We're not shopping in there yet anyway. We will need to go into Cyrodiil at some point because there are styles, motifs, and furniture and bits and bobs that we can't get anywhere else. I now have 6 premium tokens. That's pretty good. Imperial fragments, also handy for buying things at certain dungeons. A little bit of gold, a few crowns, some crown gems, caches of tome points. Now, let's have a quick look in the crown store then. Mostly the main thing I'm interested in the crown store is housing, and I'm pretty sure I don't have, and I'm looking for the notable homes, like this one. So I could purchase that one. Most of these you can't purchase outside of the thing. Let me just have a quick Google, and we'll see if Forgemaster Falls is something you can only get in the store. Maybe not, we'll see. Features made available again. Okay, so this one looks very much like it's one you can only get. Look, I'm willing to be proven wrong, but I think I might pick that one up. It looks pretty good. Let us purchase that then. Right click and purchase. Unfurnished, it's going to cost us 6,200, and furnished, if we wanted to go that route, oh, 7,800. I am buying it furnished. Let's review our purchase. For me, current balance is going to make me feel poor again, but that's okay. Let's confirm that. We'll go visit that in a little bit. And we'll travel to the house. I know, a little break in our storytelling because I just want to see what this place is like. I like housing, and this will definitely be our very first house for this character. I mean, we have other houses that we own, but this is our first one for this character. Alright, let's go to the Grand Gallery. We'll just confirm that. I can't remember exactly. Wow. It's got a massive forge in it. Its own built-in blacksmithing station. That is pretty good. I know, small pleasures. One of the things I love about ESO is the housing, so you will see a little bit more of it. I will apologize in advance if it's not your thing, but that's okay. So this is what it looks like furnished. I did indulge. So we can either put these furnishings away, or we can keep them. I'm going to keep them for the moment and just try and think about what I want to do with the place. It's a notable house, so it's pretty huge. So these things pop up occasionally. They're only available in the Crown store for a limited time. There's a lot of things in the Crown store that are available for. I know I was checking out the bookcase. It needs brightening up. We need windows, and that needs to be closed. That's got to be as freezing as anything. But it does let the smoke out. The artwork. This reminds me of the lodge in Rothgar where you get the where you get your quest, but I think maybe it's a standard design. Okay, it's got a wide open door too. What's over here? So you get several buildings with this notable home. Forgemaster Falls Residence. I know, we'll just check it out. It's got a lot of, well, orc furnishings. This looks familiar. Did I just not come out of here? Yes. Are there stairs? No, it's just got a very high roof. And inaccessible storage things. Okay. There's another, okay, there's the forge, the residence. What was this one called? Okay, this is just like the Great Lodge. What's over there? I know, little nooks and crannies everywhere. So this is Forgemaster Falls. It's currently available in the Crown store. Fully furnished, it was about 7,500 crowns. Unfurnished, it was about 6,700. Oh, look, we have a Nereid statue from our ESO Plus bonuses. We could stick that right here. That would fit beautifully. I know. I know. I didn't actually intend to do any house decorating this episode, but guys, if you're interested in seeing some house things, I should have put that in the chat too. All right, we'll pop that in there. If you're interested in seeing a little bit more housing and or a little okay, even a little bit more PvP, I'll do a little bit. Just battlegrounds for now though, okay? But if you're interested in seeing more, just let me know in the chat. And we'll change things around so that you guys have something you want to watch and enjoy. I wonder if I go swimming here if I get eaten by slaughterfish. No, I'm not about to experiment with that. Yes, I am a chicken. Ooh, I know. It's very, very tempting. I couldn't get eaten very much here, right? So we could put a garden space up in here. This is kind of cute. You go fishing. I'm going to swim over to here. Yes, I'm terrified of slaughterfish. How can you tell? They are mean fishies. Alright, I'm not swimming around that way. I'm only so brave. Okay, my bravery has very serious limits. Alright, so that's it. That is our Forgemaster's house, fully furnished. And that'll give us a bit of a space to play in, I think. All right, we should probably get back in our Oridan Marine's disguise and go and see if we can save Queen Irene. We're going to you. We're going to housing collections. So you as collections, you go across your collectibles to your housing. You'll see we now own Forgemaster Falls. You will also see that there are a ton of things that we do not own. That's going to take us a while to collect. It's pretty good. But what I'm looking for is is it Mara's Kiss? That's the Vocal Guard Inn. That's where we want to go. We're going to travel down to there. We'll travel inside. I'll see if I've actually done anything to the place. I do have a bed on me now that I need to get rid of. That I need to furnish a residence with. We don't need to put it in here because it already has its own beds, which is kind of nice. So, what do we got? Pop that there. Check that one there. Alright, this is our garret. Oh wow, we have not done anything in here. I am going to put a bed in here because, well, it's in my backpack for a start. So you need to go F5 for your housing editor. I'm just going to click on this. And we're going to go R to put it away in our inventory because I need to put things down on this floor and it's not going to help. We are going to go to R to browse. Now your inventory is across all characters, so it's account wide. So we're going to go down to Suite, S-U-I-T-E, for bedroom suite. Wow, I have a high elf bed. Well, look, I might be a lowly Bosma, but maybe I like the look of that more than I like the look of the Imperial bed. Oh, wait a minute. This does look kind of solid though, doesn't it? Well, let's have a look at this. Okay, that's that one. This does look kind of rugged though. I like that one. I like this one too. But we are going to go with this one. Let's E to place it. Yeah, the joys of housing. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go down to the bottom there. It says surface drag is on. We can turn surface drag off, which implies that it's on. Let me just... We need to rotate it, so I'm going to use 1. Now I'm going to use 2 because I overcorrected. I'm just going to move. Okay, you know what that red marker is? That red marker occurs whenever it's too close to the door, because in an inn, you've got to keep the door clear. So we're going to just drop it, which gives us some severe limitations. Oh, I know, the housing, it drives me crazy. The placement anyway. Let's see if that's as close as what I want it to be. Let me just zip this way. I know, now I'm going to have to pivot it all over again. Move it that way, move it this way. Okay, now we've got it, and we're just going to zip it a little bit sideways. No, me sideways, not the bed. Alright, so basically what's happening when you see that red is it's just going into the forbidden zone for placement. Hopefully I managed to get it on the floor. It's not a floating bed. No, we're good. Alright, well I think we're good. I'm not so sure. Alright, I'm not looking. La la la. The other thing I want to put in here, this is Vocal Guard. We're going to be coming back here fairly often. So we're going to go up into here and we're going to grab our services. We're going to grab our storage, and hopefully I have my furnishing vault here. I might just also see if I've got from the parlor a side table. No, I don't. I have a lot of things I can hang on the walls though. I mean, it's got to be good, right? Let's just see. We're not putting a structure in here. My goodness, you guys are crazy. Conservatory, courtyard, dining tables. No. Gallery. So I need to do a little bit of furniture crafting now. Library. Or I need to get one of my other sconces. It's a Breton torch. Lanterns are good. This looks pretty. We could hang that at the end of the bed. Let's place that thing. Though I could put a painting up there as well. Let's put it here. Now, can I bring it out of the wall? Alright, let's put it there then. Now our room is a little bit lighter. Let's browse again. Miscellaneous mounts. I'm not putting a horse in here. Okay, domestic, exotic, flying pets, parlor, knickknacks, instruments, tapestries. I haven't got any rugs made, I see. Sweet. Just that bed. Oh no, wait, I can do trunks. Let's grab this Kingmaker's Trove. It's not storage space, but I might be able to put it down as a dressing table. I know, we like our fancy dressing tables. Oh, come on. There you go. And I'm going to back it right into the wall. No, it's refusing. That's okay. We'll put that there. No, we're going to go Arthur Browse. Go to storage. Let me grab my furniture. Oh, there's my storage coffer. That might have been a better idea. Let me have a look at that. No, I think the Kingmaker's Trove makes a much better thing, but we do want to have a storage coffer here somewhere. Can I stack it? Could stack it. No. Alright, I don't want to do that. Let's put that away. Let us go into R again. Into storage. This is the one thing I do want to place, regardless of how it looks. So we'll place that thing. Whee! Got a scritch. Alright, let's bring that. Actually, let's see if we can put it over here. Yeah, that would be a no, you know Ken has. I know, I think it's going to look like it's sitting in the wall. No, that works well. The reason we want to have this in here... Okay, escape out of that. The reason we want to have this in here... Sorry, little one. Let's grab this. We're going to go to deposit. And we are going to just put all our furnishing in here. Because now I don't have it in my backpack. Rightio. Well, it's a little cozier. It'll look probably better if I put a painting on the wall. I know, I'm not doing housing this episode, I promise. Maybe. I will put a painting on the wall before I go though. So, conservatory. Nope. Courtyard. We could stick a statue in here, but then I have to sleep here with that thing. So I don't know if that would work. Gallery. Okay, from ESO Plus. Carapace Caravans. Kingshaven Pass. Shadowfen Myrscape. High Elf Mage. Oh, those are statuettes. We could, if we had shelving, we could sit them on it. Displays. Right, mounted decor. Nope. Paintings. 10-year anniversary painting. Okay, that's got a wooden frame. If I click on that, can I see it? Oh, here we go. Now we can actually see what we're thinking of putting on our walls. Little ones. No, okay, none of those. Let's go into... Back up to here. These are spectacular, these. That's what I want on my wall. Just a reminder of home, really. Let's place that thing. Ooh, that is kind of huge. And I want to be able to display it really well without being occluded by... Okay, I might have to stick with smaller paintings. Can I get rid of that window? I'm going to try in a minute. I'm going to just put this here for the minute. And then I'm going to grab this thing. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. I could pull it off the wall if we just turn the surface drag off and come out. We can actually hang it there and hide that top part. I don't know if I want to put that up there though. Alright, that one's a little bit big. Let us put that away in our inventory. And we'll go R again. We'll go down to these smaller paintings. We're going to grab Ancient Road. I'm going to place that one. We have a lot of smaller paintings around the place. And we're going to turn the surface drag back on. There we go. And R again. The only problem with putting them in here is I won't have them for anywhere else. I'll have to go find some more. Let's mark that one up here. And we'll go again. Palms. Place that. Look, Nightblade has got to have somewhere to go, right? Deliberately off. Just make this a bubble of pictures. The Legacy of Kalados. That looks kind of big, though. Oh my goodness. Let's put that away. It's too big for the room. The other one that wasn't was this one here. I think it's too big for this particular point. So we'll put that up. It needs more light. We'll grab it We'll grab it a lantern of its own in a minute. Yeah, and then what we'll do is browse, go to lighting, go to, okay, I've got braziers, I've got candles. I do have an 8-star chandelier. I also have this. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Thing is can I get it in here is the question. I can't go sideways, why not? Because the bed's in the way. I could put it here. I think it's going to be too much though. Let's just pop that up for a minute. I need another one for the other side. And then, I know that would be a little bit too much right now. That's not really working. Let's put that one away. I know the grand tree would not fit in here. But we could place that up here. It makes everything a little bit blue though. Can I bring it down? See, to bring it down though. I know, sorry, leaning back in my chair is not helping, is it? Well, I guess we're just going to have our chandelier. If I turn the surface drag off, does it give me more movement? It just means I can't square it, is all. I wanted it in the middle of the room. And this is about as far away from it as I can get. Unless I put it right into the ceiling. Let's dangle it there. Okay, but that does light that up. Let's go R. Fires, lamps, lanterns. That's a hanging. That's what we're after. It's only common and it doesn't match all the decor, but I can put it up here. That's what lights my painting. I know, it's overkill, but it will do nicely. Alright, so now I have an in-room. I need some floor rugs and stuff. Let's just go escape and come out of build mode. It'll do for a start. And leave the home. So the whole point of that was actually just to teleport. Was to teleport into here. I forgot to point out that I was decorating my in-room. Never mind.
Who wouldn't want such a cozy little home?
Falande Damari, hi.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
Can I interest you in a room at the local inn?
Well,
actually, wait, that came out wrong.
Right, a room at the local inn?
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
What sort of arrangement then?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to.
Me?
And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here.
I'm interested, but what are the details?
Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn-room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings.
There has to be a catch. What is it?
No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours.
So within legal reason, I can do whatever I want with the place?
Oh, sure. You can set up some
This is more
crafting
helpful
stations,
if you
house your
don't own
pets,
it.
display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good.
All right, I accept your offer.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business.
All right, you will receive the Anthology of Abodes, available for acquisition.
Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go.
What?
Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Anything else I should keep in mind?
Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Of course, I don't even worship Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it.
What room?
I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an in-room.
Well, the assistants need a place to rest as well. Do you own the place?
I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
There you go. So, guys, if you have not already got an in-room, what's down there? The Anthology, Seeking Tenants. Okay, this is the mission. You'll see Seeking Tenant. And normally what that is you'll pick that up and it will tell you to go and visit this lady here in whatever city that you happen to be in where you find that flyer. And she will give you an in-room. I think, though, it only works once. You only get one in-room per account. You can't make 10 characters and get 10 in-rooms. So there you go. All right, what were we doing? We are currently disguised as an Oridan Marine as part of the hostile situation, and we're going to wander past the Manor Guards now, hopefully. I should pretend I'm a Marine, and that wasn't a problem, but anyway. Talk to Battlereeve Selno near the temple. This is the Oridan Zone Quest series.
Explain yourself. What are you doing here?
Keep your voice down, Battlereeve. Razumdar sent me.
Razumdar. Yes, I know the name. Good. You haven't answered my question, though.
There's a plot to kill the Queen, Battlereeve.
We've taken every precaution.
You have?
The whole area is locked down. Watch Captain Estanio assured me.
Well, the captain is the one behind it. She plans to attack the Queen in the temple.
The guard captain? Absurd.
Raz doesn't think so.
A moment, Anselmo. I would hear what this one has to say.
Queen Irene, I fear for your safety. Please disregard what was said.
Razumdar was mentioned. He acts on my behalf. If you won't investigate, I will.
Apologies, my queen. As you will. You are a capable woman, but you must be wary. You, come with me. We'll
Imagine trying to
investigate the temple
bodyguard
together.
an ex-adventurer. It would be a nightmare. I'm used to taking on monsters. Hordes of them. Please, assassins are different. Your Majesty, wait. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, I know, we adjust our costume every room we enter, no matter how long we've worn it.
Mara be merciful. What's happened here?
Well?
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I tried to stop them.
There's nothing wrong with that, kid.
On the balcony. It's Estania. It's a trap.
Selmo. I see you've met my latest toy.
Estania. Traitor. Come down here and face me.
Our queen has betrayed us.
I
wanted her head. I'll settle for yours. Kill them.
Right, now I should have my full array of attacks because I've got 2 daggers back. And apparently, dual wielding requires you to have more than 1 dagger. Who knew? We could do this and just refresh it, but I'm going to have to remember the light attack to recharge it. That filled a soul gem because we have our soul stealing ability up and running. Let me just light attack for a bit because something tells me we'll need it.
It's not over yet, Battle Reeve.
And all I'm doing is rotating through the things. I've got to try and remember not to keep hitting the soul steal though. As long as soul steal's on and I have an empty soul gem, I have a small chance I'm actually going to be able to pick up. I know
the Dominion won't last. The Veiled Heritance will see to that.
The Dominion will last long after your corpse cools. Now come down here and face your death.
Hello. You right there, Battle Reeve? Who am I? Who am I kidding? Of course he is alright. I don't know if we count facing in this game. I know in some games they have a marker on the floor to show facing, and some of your attacks are more effective that way. This one doesn't have markers, but that doesn't mean facing doesn't matter.
I'll have to take care of you myself.
Let's steal your soul. And let's use this one. Okay, that was fun. And now I need to remember to use light attacks in between my heavies. Alright.
We need to report back to the Queen. Let's get out of here.
Yep. As soon as I finish looting the place blind. Adventurer. And it's search in here, not steal. And they happen to tuck recipes away in cabinets. It's really good. Okay, they attack them away in some cabinets. Tuck them away in some cabinets. Now I'm dyslexiating vowels. Not fun. Let's toddle over here. Continuing the Origin Zone. Story quest is what we're doing at the moment. I know I'm still learning to remember to put where I'm at in my chats. Queen Irene, hi.
Well, what did my protectors find?
The plot was real. We fought Astania and her assassins and won.
Astania, I can't believe it. No doubt Anselmo will triple his watch. She truly was an agent of the Veiled Heritance.
I'm sorry, my queen. She said you had betrayed us.
Betrayal? She turns against her people after years of service, and she spoke of my betrayal?
She
did,
Your
obviously
Majesty.
Could not be trusted. But you have proven your worth.
What do you mean?
The Marines are blunt instruments. Ow. A queen must have a lighter touch. You've met Razumdar, first in the eyes of the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Would you join him? Become an elite agent for the good of the Dominion?
I will. I accept your offer, my queen.
Excellent. By what power I hold, I name you an agent in my employ. You are now an Eye of the Queen, bonded to my service. Auriel keep you safe, and Xaxis guard your words.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Now to look to larger things. I must cement my position and continue my tour of the Isle.
What would you have me do, my queen?
I must make for the ancient site known as Tanzelwil. Normally, a new monarch communes quietly with the dead. We're supposed to show willingness to heed the wisdom of our ancestors.
Normally?
As you saw today, my reign so far has been anything but normal.
Right.
I worry there will be complications. And the presence of my newest eye would assuage that worry.
Of course, Queen Irene.
Make your way to Tanzelwil at your own pace.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Seek out my entourage when you arrive. They'll be able to direct you to me. And good luck to us both on the road.
Can we discuss the Veiled Heritance, Your Majesty?
As you wish. I'm not sure I know much more than you at this point.
Is this the first attempt on your life?
I wish I could say yes. Astanya got closer than anyone else has. Subverting a watch captain, I can't believe they'd be so bold.
What do they want?
An end to the Dominion. They want me to step down, to appoint their own regent, for everyone not of high elven descent to leave the Somerset Isles.
What?
The list goes on and on.
Why are they so against the Alliance?
They're racists, high elven supremacists with no understanding of the real world. Short-sighted misanthropes with delusions of grandeur. Bastard throwbacks that should crawl back beneath their rock.
Your Majesty, would you mind telling me something about yourself?
Oh, thank Oriel. Someone who's not too blinded by my crown to ask a real question. Apologies. Of course I'd be happy to chat. What would you like to know?
How did you gain the throne?
My father, King Hidalith of Alinor, passed on to Aetherius. He was a good man, as is my brother, Naemon. I returned to take my father's place because my lifetime of experience has prepared me, honed me to be the ruler we need.
And what did you do before you were crowned?
Huh. Have you heard some of the rumors?
A few.
My exploits have been greatly exaggerated, I can assure you.
Right.
Except the story about the bear. That one's true.
Can you... Oh. What prompted you to found the Dominion?
To be blunt, the Altmer are too few.
Right.
Together with the Wood Elves and Khajiit, we have the iron will, the strength of arms, and the depth of character to solve the problems facing Tamriel.
Now I'm a character. You think we can save the world?
I do. I spent years traveling the face of Nirn. The alliance we've forged is the strongest in the world. I spent months working with the Main and the Tree Thanes to create this dominion of ours. I'm very proud of it.
Is that where you met Razumdar?
No. Raz and I met while I was traveling many years ago. We met in Wayrest. Or was it Whiterun? Something with a W. The story's a long one and involves a drunken schoolmarm and a purple velvet dress.
Now there are two stories I really want to hear from Queen Irene. I don't think we ever get to find out about the bear. And we certainly don't get to know about the drunken schoolmarm and the purple velvet dress. But man, I would love for that to be a thing. All right. Thank you, Your Majesty. That is pretty fun. All right. What am I doing? I am. What's over there? Okay. Talk to Battlemaster Riven again. Oh, wait. No, I might have to close that quest. And then I think we need to find Captain Erev's crew. So what we're going to do is we're going to complete each region mostly. I may not do all the fishing in one go. We might do a little bit of fishing here and there. We aren't going to go talk to Prince Azar. Battlemaster Riven, hi.
The rush of battle, the glory of contest. There's no greater thrill. That's why we do what we do.
I participated in a battleground game.
That's what I like to hear. The more you play, the more rewards.
Right.
It's as simple as that. Occasionally, I'll give you specific goals with greater rewards if you can accomplish them. Come and see me anytime you wish for such a challenge.
Very well.
Excellent work. Now that you have an idea of what we do here, I can offer you more specific challenges. The Circle of Champions is always looking to sponsor
that was a good way to
players who
level
keep
up.
Competition fierce. Complete a challenge and return for your reward.
Right. And yes, my level 23 rewards are now available. Oh my gosh. We can have all of those. Thank you. Someone's a happy bunny. Let's go with more magicka. Now, was there something else that I needed to pick up? Alright, let's have a look over here. Soul Siphon. I don't think we had Soul Siphon. Weapon, restoration staff. Odd thing to have on a... No. Cycle of Life? What's this one from? Nightblade, Soul Shred Morph. Okay, my bad.
I sell to the nobility.
Soul Shred. And it would like me to pick up Soul Siphon for my healer. Sanctify your soul and the souls of nearby allies with a night rune, healing for 6,900 health and an additional 17,992 health over 4 seconds. You and your allies will also receive major vitality, increasing your healing received and damage shield strength by 12% for 4 seconds. An ally can target a nearby enemy and activate the Soul Leech synergy, dealing 6,181 magic damage to them and healing for the damage caused. Oh, I like that. Let's do that thing. Alright, so now we have Soul Siphon purchased. Yep. And it would like us to look at these ones which we can't get yet because it needs a point. Alright, so this is your skills advisor. If you go into advisor settings, you can see that you have different settings. So this is your all-rounder, I guess, new players. Primary stat is Magicka. Deathweaver, your role is damage. Umbral Assassin, you have a damage role. Living Shadow, you have a tank role. Blood Magus, you have a healer role. And your primary armor is light. You can also turn off the skills advisor if it's driving you crackerjack crazy, because those skills that have advised morph are actually running alongside whatever you've got in your advisor. I just thought it would be interesting to try and design a healer using the in-game advisor. All right, what have I got in notifications? Shoulders, guildmate, and guildmate. Well done, guys. I know. Now that's a daily quest, I think, or it's a repeatable quest, and we're going to just leave it alone for the minute. We need to go find some unaccounted crew, and I also need to check in on our main quest. This is our main quest line, Chasing Shadows. I do have some more to find in for that. We have our guild quest to do. We have Long Lost Lore, where we need to enter the ruins. Why do I not have my Mage's Guild quest up there? That is my Mage's Guild. Did I not pick up my Fighter's Guild quest? It is possible I did not pick up my Fighter's Guild quest. We'll go check that out in a minute. Actually, I think we did avoid speaking to Guildmaster Sees All Colours. So we'll go pick up the Fighter's Guild quest line as well. It's kind of important. I can't remember if the Thieves Guild quest line has already been implemented in its new form or if that's still coming. I know they talked about actually enhancing it in one of the recent community chats that they do. It was pre-recorded, so we couldn't really ask questions, but anyway.
Have you seen the flags they're making?
Let's check in here. Yep, so let's go and chat with this person up here. And while we're here, we'll pick up the next quest for the Fighters Guild, or the first quest for the Fighters Guild quest line. Anala, hi.
Yes, speak and make it quick. This one is short on time.
Well, you're right on that. Erin Fair needs you back at the docks. Now.
Of course she does. This one can read the skies as well as the captain, but Anala will be staying right here. For now, at least.
Why? She seemed pretty upset.
There are rumors of Maormer about. Anala will have none of it. This one stays in the safety of the guard until the coast is clear, especially after what happened to the Gale.
What happened to the Gale?
The Gale didn't believe the rumors. She went for a walk along the southwest shore and never returned. You are so much braver than Anala. You should look for the Gale.
I should.
Yes, look for the Gale. Anala will remain here.
Very well, Anala. Okay.
The guild requests your help.
Bera.
Well met, comrade. I have an urgent message from the guildmaster.
What's the message?
Report to me at once. I have a task for you. She's a lizard of few words.
Where can I find her?
She's running things out of the guild hall in Volkelgard at the moment. The 8 guide you, comrade.
Did she say what she wanted?
No, but I have an idea. Word in the hall is that there's a big contract. A huge contract. All hands on deck. She probably wants you in the fight.
All right. Let's go. I know. Let me just drop that over here. Pick up that first quest in the Fighters Guild quest line. It is a black triangle because I haven't highlighted it as the one I follow. We in this game we can only follow one quest at a time. We can't have a list of up to 5 or 6. So you've just got to be aware of what you've got in your quest log. If you have a look, you can see under guild, we have got anchors from the harbour, and if I click on it, that will now be a quest of focus in the top right-hand corner.
Comrade, thank you for coming so quickly. We have need of you.
You do?
Will you fight by our side?
Of course. What did you have in mind?
The guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky.
Right.
Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow.
And what would you have me do?
As we speak, 2 of my guardians investigate rumored anchor sites. Merrick and Aleph are the best the guild has to offer. Meet up with them on the beach east of Volkilgard. You can proceed from there.
I'll see it done.
I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the coastline down the beach from the guard lighthouse.
The contract you mentioned, who placed it?
A powerful benefactor. She hates that monsters can ruin the lives of everyday folk. Our benefactor has put gold behind her principles, and so we put our strength behind her cause.
Right, I can't remember if I've read this before. Let's go through it. Tell me about those Daedric anchors.
They are the tendrils of Cold Harbor, reaching into Nirn. The minions of Molag Bal erect dark shrines in his honor, landing sites for these horrors. The coin this contract brings is good, and in this time of trouble, we need a focus.
A focus?
Yes, I am new to my role as Guildmaster. The death of my mentor, Yofnir Iceblade, has been hard on the guild. He was well liked among the rank and file.
The contract you
I
mentioned.
hope the river has carried his soul where it wanted to go.
The contract you mentioned, who placed it?
A powerful benefactor. She hates that monsters...
Can you tell me more about Merrick?
He's a proud Red Guard warrior, one of our best, and a follower of Stendar. Merrick's full title is Resolute
We have
Warhorn.
read this before.
He's sworn to fight the spawn of Oblivion wherever they touch Tamriel.
And Aleph, who is she?
Proof that the guild accepts all kinds. A Khajiit. She does as much damage with her wicked tongue as with her curved blade. Taciturn, rude sometimes, but a cunning fighter.
Right. Let's get going. We have anchors from the harbour as well. I don't know, maybe I abandoned that one. Oh, I know what happened. So I had both quests, and then in my hurry to try and abandon the Battlegrounds quest, I abandoned the Fighters Guild quest. That would be what happened. We are currently going to go along the... Whoops. Along the beach. Actually, that's not bad. We might pick up some logs for our tome while we're doing this. And I think we need to keep an eye out for, what was it now? F4 for tome. Interview challenges. So we're looking for, as we run, we are looking for wood and ore. Okay, we got this. We've already finished looting the treasure chest and doing our 6 incursions. And you know what? As we're leveling up, we might get to a point where we can deal with some of these other ones. So let's see how we go. Apparently, you can accumulate up to 12. There's some wood. 12 from the in your seasonal tasks. Now we're looking for bearer. Okay, so we're not actually doing the Nightblade one. We're doing unaccounted crew, and we also have the Undaunted, but I think if we look on our map, I thought it was a bit quiet, we'll find that that's up here. So we'll just work our way up Oregon, and we'll join the Undaunted as we get to the top, unless it irritates me, in which case I will join it earlier. There's a bit of paper over there. Wow. DeGale, hi.
You're not with them?
No.
Quickly, get me out of here.
I've been looking for you. Are you all right?
I didn't see them until I was almost on top of them. Their ships are all along the western shore. I'm sorry.
Let me untie you and we'll both get out of here.
Thank you.
Right. Malma Memo. Agent Ustul, get yourself down the coast and set up a watch near Volkilgard. I've gotten word the Queen has recently arrived. The Marines we're holding at South Beacon will be valuable hostages, just have to use them at the right moment. Contact with the Royal continues apace. Once the Somerset Isles are ours, we'll be able to dictate terms. Should the Veiled Heritance follow through, we may allow them Origin as a gift. Maybe. Heculoa, Admiral of Infiltration. Heculoa. Someone's having fun. Wait, that's another book. Let's grab that thing. History of the Fighters Guild Part 1. I won't read all of that. That's quite long. Law book discovered. Mages Guild is improving. Yes. What's a backpack? Never leave a backpack unturned. We can also gather batches out of the barrels, but what I think we'll do is we'll finish off this quest. I know. What's going on with that? So this is an Oridan side quest, Unaccounted Crew. It's one of the first ones you can pick up. It's not a bad little quest to run. I am looking for ore. Why do you ask? And I'm looking for logs. You find logs along the shoreline usually. It all depends on how many people have got the gathering quests. It's a shame I can't chop that. It's annoying me. Only select logs may be chopped in your gathering. Do I have a book in here? No, I have a saltwater fishing hole. I won't stop and do that just yet. We still have quests to do. Oh, that's right. And I have that delayed clothier's writ to do. So we'll drop that off. Place the goods within the crate. Another Jubilee gift box.
I'm told not to say, but your work is the best I've seen. Our secret, eh?
Definitely our secret. Thank you so much. Let us go over to items, into consumables, into containers. I know. There we go. Makes it so much easier. Dropping into recipes, we'll just learn these. Look at that. We have a book rest in there now. That's nice. I really love getting recipes. I don't know what it is. I enjoy it. Oh, we had run out. My goodness. Well, now we don't have any more of those. Let's get that done. We do need to do that. We do need to do the scripts. Can I use this? I've already have the achievement this item generates, so I need to find someone to give that to. Signature with a class script, let's have that. Jubilee confetti pack, let's have that. You know what we haven't done? We have not looked to see what we can pick up with our trade bars at the... Oops, we have not turned in our quest either. Let's go do that while we're here. Captain Ehrenfair.
Well, at least Tanamo is back. Good, reliable Tanamo. Where are the rest of them?
About the rest of the crew.
Oh, this should be good. What?
Balthil says he'll never go to sea again. Seasickness.
Seasickness? The biggest swells we hit wouldn't have made my old mother queasy. And half the trip he spent in the cabin, swilling that awful meat brew Bosman love.
No.
Stars above. What about Anala?
Anala's too afraid of the Malma to go to sea again anytime soon.
Malma? What kind of phantom fear is that? I expected better of Anala. The Malma are no threat to Volkelgard.
Actually, the Malma are moving on Oridan. De Gale was captured walking on the shore.
Well, Oriel strike me blind.
I hope not.
I'd best be getting out of here then. If we don't move quickly, they'll lock down the port.
Your crew's all accounted for then?
Yes, that's all of them. Now let's see. If I toss Tanamo into a cabin and set sail today, I should just make Velen ahead of the news. Good luck, Dry Legs.
And you, Captain. Don't get sunk. Rightio. That's Prince Azar. And that's the Battle Master. That's going to drive me crazy now. Oh, look. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. There you go. I like doing that. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we can find in our adventures.
I heard what you did at the Guard, Traveller. Oriel, keep you safe.
Thank you. Alduni. Okay, now we're doing this. Alduni, hi.
Stop pawing at me and listen. You have to send some. Thank the stars. This mud crab won't stop pinching me.
They're worried about you.
Listen, you have to get to Silsalin. Help them before it's too late.
What's happened?
It's the Veiled Heritance. The town is in flames. It all happened so fast. Silsalin is just north of here.
Right.
Follow the road and find the Canon Reeve's daughter, Elenwen. She'll know what to do.
I'll find her and do what I can. Right. I'm just thinking we should have had Mages Guild and Fighters Guild dailies to do, but we won't until we finish a little bit
Help
more.
a high elf out?
Sure.
My toes have got. Oh, look at you, an eye-catching adventurer with an ambiguous smile. I could
Wow.
really use your help. I was on my way to meet some dear friends when I got caught in this trap.
Does this sort of thing happen to you often?
Oh, this? Just an average day for me. But say, if you help me out of this ice, I'll tell you all about it. I'll happily pass some coin your way, too, for the inconvenience. Please?
That sets my teeth on edge, that please. We're going to start our first companion quest. This one you can find in Oregon. Alrighty. Alright, I'll try to break the ice. Oh my god. Let's destroy it.
Oh,
Where did I get that from?
Seriously, I was worried I'd be stuck in there into the warm season.
Now, do you know what? When you have a disguise on, you don't have to keep it on. Excuse me. Oi! Oh no, I'm getting the look. It's getting close to their breakfast time. My puppies are restless. Okay, when you have a disguise on, you do not have to... I'm just writing it into the chat there. How to remove a disguise in ESO. Right. You do not have to keep it on. You can get rid of it. You can just grab over here in your equipped accessories and you just right click on that. You go unequip and you're back into your normal gear. Alright, it's as easy as that. Okay. Now we'll get back to Ten Lauren. Okay. Ten Lauren.
Oh, I may never feel warm again. But where are my manners? Nice to meet you.
Nice
Name's
to meet
Ten
you too.
Lauren, and that ice trap was definitely not on my schedule today.
Right.
Now, I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Maybe.
Have you ever heard of a group called the Garland Ring?
No. The Garland Ring.
We try to keep a low profile.
Well, you're
We're a
succeeding.
group of high elves trying to make Somerset society just a tiny bit better for us little people. Thanks to that trap, I'm running late and could use some more assistance. Did I mention we're well funded?
I'm listening.
I think some rivals hoped to delay me from reaching my friends. I was supposed to meet with 2 Garland Ring members at Monkey's Rest. Now I'm worried they might be in danger.
Right.
Would you come with me? I could use the help, and you seem very capable.
All right. I'll accompany you to Monkey's Rest.
I knew I could count on you the moment you wandered by.
Don't be
You've
too
got
impressed.
that twinkle in your eye. My friends Wisteria and Oleander should have set up camp at Monkey's Rest. Let's go and make sure they're all right. I'll meet you there.
Can I ask a few questions before we go?
Anything for my rescuer. Ask away, friend. I'm as easy to crack as that ice.
Tell me more about the Garland Ring.
If I tell you about the ring, I'd have to stick a dagger in your gut.
Okay, don't tell
I'm
me more about the
joking.
Garland Ring.
Mostly. How do I put this? The High Elf colleges make decisions that affect the people of Tamriel. And some in those colleges use their positions to turn a profit.
Right, all right. And the Garland Ring?
Our goal is to apply pressure to those well-placed individuals.
Wow, you're just telling a stranger
Sometimes
all
these,
this?
what to call them, these wartime profiteers,
Fair enough.
they often have secrets, adulterous affairs, fraudulent treasuries, gambling debts, that sort of thing.
So how did you end up in an ice trap?
Not everyone considers our work to be for the greater good.
Imagine
But if
that.
I let a few frozen toes stop me from doing what I love, I'd never have met a stunning adventurer such as yourself.
Hey, it's because of those frozen toes. Well, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
I'm no one special, just a lover of heists, princesses, and social politics, which is exactly why I'm part of the Garland Ring. I
Right.
adore the work, even if it involves the occasional trap, daring escape, or the sharp end of a battle axe.
Right. It sounds like you enjoyed this line of work.
It's not without its benefits. You'd be surprised the doors a beautiful lily can open. Ballrooms, estates, even the odd castle.
I'm not one to kiss and tell, but after we found my friends, I'll happily recount some kissing I've been involved in.
You've kissed people at a castle?
Oh, sure. Royalty isn't that different from us, you know?
No.
Regular people, just with diamonds, servants, and palatial estates. Take the daughter of Whiterun's Jarl. Loves sunflowers, but pale as snow. Nearly lost her in a blizzard. But I digress.
Let's make our way to Monkey's Rest. Separately, even. There are two things I want to do. The Jubilee is on, and we have tents. So there are two tents in Local Guard. There are two tents in most places, but these ones are a little further apart. The first thing we'll do is we'll search that backpack, because sometimes there are patterns in these things. Actually, while we're at it, I know, searching stuff, it's what we do. Let's read the Impresario. Oh, we'll just talk to the Impresario.
Let me get a look at you. And more pointedly, you should buy from me.
I should? Really? What have you got for sale? That was straight to the point. Ooh. A blooming saddle, which is a fragment of the Thorn's Bite Withersteed mount. We can get all of these, but we have a chance of getting them in boxes. If you're in a hurry to get them, you can spend 500 or 200. Tome things on them, depending on how you feel about that. Tome things, not tome things. This is where I get all turned about. They're the tablets. The stones. Trade bars, thank you. They start with T. It's very confusing for me. Red rose petals are part of the Roseblood Bat. You can now buy all of your Jubilee cake things, and if you want to get a whole bunch of achievements, you can do it this way. How many have I got? Alright, I'm going to cry about this later, maybe. Alright, we won't do it this time round. If you wish to get a lot of the Jubilee event achievements, all you need to do is buy all of these Jubilee cake slice replicas, and you will then be able to get your Jubilee thing. Now, we're not going to do that yet. What I want to do, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 800, 900, 1200 for the replica cake of 2026. So we could spend 1200. That would leave us with 2700, but I want to see what else there is first, because things like the sharp rosebush thorn cost 1000, and that is one of the fragments for the Roseblood Bat pet. Okay, I wanted to read the Impresario's catalogue, but I ended up... Okay, no. Memorandum, Indric emergence and formal development. If found, please return to Sapiarch Undais, College of Sapiarchs, or any licensed courier in Lilandril. These are the Indric's observations that you can buy. Alright, you give berries to basic forms of Indric, and you can change what it turns out. And if you look in your UFA collections and go down to collectibles, wander down to... Well, we'll wander down to mounts, and then we'll wander down to Indrics. And you'll see that there are a wide variety of Indrics to collect. Okay? They've actually moved them out of Servines, which used to include the goats, and now you've got just the Indrics in their own space. It does make them easier to find. Okay, let's hop out of that for the minute. The problem is with your Indrics, you have fragments. Oh no. They're not all automatically in here, are they? No. As you pick up a fragment for something, usually, okay, these are the ones you have for your thing. As you pick up a fragment for something, it will show up in here usually, unless it's one of the ones that don't. They tend to show up in your achievements. The Impresario's catalogue. Contained within this collection of pages are the Impresario's various writings or etchings. That's okay. We're going to talk to the Impresario's assistant, Phileas Dormier.
Does Jester have one S or two? Oh, apologies. You must want the Impresario. She's around here somewhere.
Actually, I wanted to chat with you and see what you had for sale. All right, we can have an Aurora Firepot Spider. 1, 2, 3 fragments there. That would be 600. Bottle of Silver Mist is part of your... Okay, it's part of what you need to morph the Passion Muse Passion pet into the Passion Muse personality. So it's a 2-stage project. We have a whole bunch of bound style pages, which are all very, very tempting. We absolutely have, these are so tempting. But anyway, we're going to just try not to yield. Deadlands Flint, Unstable Morpholith Part, Baton, Muse Personality, Flute, the Passion Dance of Blossom, which is what you need for the Personality Jubilee Confetti Packs. We can pick those up over the next few events. Mystical Sheet Music, again, part of the Passion Dance of Blossom. Personality, I'm looking for something in particular. I'm not sure if it's here this time around. Deadlands Scorcher, Daedra Sleeve, Daedra Veil. Okay, that's the Deadlands Scorcher skin. Smouldering Glass Tin. Now, why can't I pick up? Because I already have these. This is for the Scales of Akatosh skin. So I was kind of hoping that the house would be available this time around, but it's not. So, all right. In that case, I'm not that sad, and we are going to, hey, Impresario, we are going to pick up all our cake
Treat
pieces.
with me, look over my goods, and give me a good story. I dare you.
Well, Impresario, I really like cake. Okay. So let's pick up our cake bits. It'll leave us with a little bit left. So 1200 I said, yep. All right. Don't pick up more than one by mistake unless you really want to. There's our Jubilee Cake Slice achievement. I like achievements. These ones are relatively easy to get, even if you're behind. All right, that should be everything. So if we go into J for Journal, over to Achievements, give it a minute, wander down to Holiday Events, wander down to Anniversary Jubilee, you will see that we have just cleared pretty much all of the achievements bar one. Now we just can focus on our Jubilee confetti packs, which will result in the Jubilee Steed. There is no cake steed at this point in the game. Once you have every single cake slice, you will know because you will be granted the Cake Devourer achievement, which is worth 5 and gives you the title Cake Connoisseur. The only problem with doing this, of course, is that our backpack suffers. Okay, it has a whole ton of cake in it now. We will move that into our furnishings. If you look at the top left-hand corner of each of these, you'll see that they are a furnishing. They can be put on tables in your house. And we may have some fun doing that in a little while. I'm going to just learn this while I'm here. Get that out of there. Now that we've done that, I saw bits for a mount.
Is that a heroic silhouette I spy?
Where? Where did you see it? Anyway, we're going to grab this blooming saddle, because this is for the Thorns Bite Wither Steed mount. So we'll grab that thing. And it vanishes because it doesn't want you to buy more than one. We'll toddle our way down this way. We'll ignore the cake. I think I saw something in here. That is for the bat, isn't it? Okay, we will go for the bat another time. What I want to get for the moment, actually, there's only one piece for the Wither Steed, so we will go for the bat then. All right. So the next thing we're going to go for is the Crimson Bat statuette. Now, had I not bought cake, I would have been able to afford all 3 of those pieces. I am still not sorry. Absolutely. All right. I really like how if you've collected it, they don't let you buy it again. That's pretty awesome. So I have 700 bits left. I can either wait and save up it for another 3 Tamriel Tomestones. Let me just have a look in my journal over here. So to do that, I need to do how many? Go X for back. I play keyboard and mouse and I play without any mods at all, so I play pure vanilla. Drives some people crazy, including myself at times, but I like it that way because my game will always work. Alright, Season 0 of 0 is the first page that explains the tome. We have a chance of getting tome pieces in each one. Okay, so we've picked up all the tome pieces that we possibly can. Earn another 569 tome points to unlock page 4. Let's do it. I am looking forward to unlocking more. If I open the caches, I can unlock a ton of them. But if I open the caches now, then I may not spend all of them, and I would be sad. So I'm going to just open them up as we need them. Where are we going? I know. We have been very distracted this episode. Let's head on back to Mara's public house. Why, you ask? Why? Because we need... I'm going in the wrong direction. Yes, I am. Turn around. Because we need to put our cake out of our backpack, because that is like 10 slots that we could have. And I would rather they were freed up now than be whining about the fact I didn't do this when I could. So the reason that I put my furnishing vault in my house, actually I didn't even need to run. We go we go to houses, we go to the Mara's Kiss public house and travel. Saves us a lot of running. If I can be bothered to remember and stop and do it. Oh dear. Let's put our cake away. That was seriously unfriendly, mister. And you can't hurt me anyway, so yeah. Alright. Into our furnishing vault. Into our deposit. It'll only pull up furnishings. Our furnishing vault has 500 spaces. It likes cake too. Let's put all of that away. There we are. That's all I wanted to do. Now it's away. And now we have space again, which reminds me, can we afford to open up more space in our backpack? It's a good question. Let's find out. Okay. So you can still go to the bag merchant, or you can buy more backpack space, go inventory, from down here. So in your eye for inventory, if you're doing keyboard and mouse, or inventory if you go into it in console, down the very bottom it tells you how much inventory space you have. And it has now got a little plus sign here for upgrading your bag space. It is 9,000. We have 3,200 or thereabouts to be able to do that. But now we know. We don't have to run all the way to a bag merchant to discover that fact. On our map, right click. I have a delve we haven't done yet. That will have a sky shard in it. We need some more of those. I have to talk to Elenwen. She's the closest. So we have the delve and we have Elenwen. Let's go with the delve first so we don't forget, and then we'll follow Elenwen and the road. So the delve you can find, it's in your top bar. It's the little black torch. If it's like this on the map, just a black shape, it means you haven't got it, and it will tell you if you've got the sky shard out of it undiscovered. To turn that little black delve into a white delve marker, you need, so don't go here for your impresario stuff. You need to, we are going here for these trunks. Looks like other people know the secret of the trunks as well, haha. You need to go into the delve and defeat the delve boss. A book! History of the Fighters Guild Part 2. Alright. Mage's Guild is slowly creeping up there. And it's important to level that thing, because otherwise you're not going to be able to do the quest. This is Del's claim. We've now discovered it. Actually, I don't know if any of the characters on this server have completed this. That was nice of them. What am I on? My healing bar? I don't think these guys need me on my healing bar. Let me just grab this piece of paper. Our dupes, the Sea Elves. My loyal subjects. Our negotiations with the Sea Elves is complete, and I am not reading through here because things will respawn and eat me. Alright, we're going to follow this flame all the way to the end where the boss is. Now, I remember the boss being here, but if you're ever looking at a map and you see a space on it that looks like this, that's likely your boss zone. Not always though. Oops, my bad. I'm not playing that character. I know, I'll stand in the healing and we'll just fight the thing. I've got to remember to change my bar anyway, so this is good practice. Wait, I see a delve quest. Many delves have a little quest inside them or just outside them, so it's often good to keep an eye out for things like this. Mother, I don't know if you'll ever read this. I should never have left Mathisen. The veiled heritance isn't the honorable cause I thought it was. Some of them are real patriots, but most are just brutes. I can't do this anymore. The second entry. We're going to Dell's claim tonight, the old mine near South Beacon. They're going to kill the miners. I can't let them do that, can I? I have to stop them. Somehow. I love you, Mother. Always know I love you. Vareldur. Let's take the journal. Someone's mother is going to need that. It doesn't look like he was able to save the miners, but it does look very much like he tried. There's another bit of parchment over here. We're going to have to fight our way through these guys. Ow, mages, rude.
Move now!
Alright. Oh, you little pasty.
Turn out!
Right, one down. In behind the barrier for this one. Two down. You're not thinking of going behind a barrier too, are you? Because that would just not do you any good. You know what? Next time, guys, when the lady wants to read a piece of paper, you let the lady read the piece of paper. Dell's Claim. My loyal subjects, I hereby order the veiled heritance to enter the mines of Dell's Claim. Kill any mer that you find inside the mines and then strike out at the Queen's forces from your new place of safety. Our time draws near. The Veiled Queen. Oh, let me just... Yep. Ow! That is not what your shield is for, mister. Okay, it's precisely what his shield is for, but I don't want him remembering that. Okay, he's not going to really care. Let's go. Here's my map. Okay, down this way. It looks very blue down here. The fungi, no doubt. Normally I would stop and loot all the things, but I think I'm just going to wander. They are, I'm pretty sure the respawn times, either the guys ran right past these. Ah, you little mung bean. Yeah, that'll be the last thing you ever do. Here. Steal your soul. So what I've got down the bottom should be alternating stamina and magicka skills. If I remember to rotate through it fairly evenly, hopefully, I shouldn't put too much of a burden on either my stam or my magicka. Ow! Fire? Do I look undercooked? Besides, you're not a Bosmer, you're not I'm going the wrong way. You're not supposed to be cooking other elves. I know, ow, I did get lost. Okay, this is where I got lost last time. Let me see if I can manage to not get lost. Right, I want that one. Alright, the other adventurers ran through here a minute ago. Oh, that was kind of them. They did not have to wait. They didn't wait. Okay, so they don't want the boss, so I don't feel bad about doing this then. Should I be light attacking? I don't know. Let's drop a healing patch down. Let's change that. Oops. I'm glad I put that healing patch down. Now I need to get rid of the trash. No, other one. That's it. I need my healing. Ow. I'm such a dead bunny. Let me just go over here for a minute while I heal. No, I'm going to die. That's okay. Alright. Right, we're going to do that fight again. This time without me being a daft widget. Well, okay, without me being as much of a daft widget. We interfered with his fishing. That's funny. Right. So we got to try and do this fight without drawing the guys at the sides, or we have to clear the sides when we start. I don't think he likes me very much.
Ready to die?
Here. Ow! Let's go back over into the center. I've got to remember to light attack. We can beat him, it's just not an easy fight on your own, especially if you misjudge the block. Once you do that, and once the other guys get involved, you're in trouble. Just keep light attacking. There we go. Ha! Can so too. And that means we finish this delve with this character. So when we go up onto our map, it'll now be a white delve marker. So you see another dark delve marker here. That's the way that is. But as my puppy reminds me, it's almost time to stop. We have about 10 minutes. I saw another... Let me just get out of here the easy way. No, that wouldn't be... I saw another cluster of crystals. Let's go back to Vocal Guard. We've cleared that. Oh, I know where that is. We're going to go and rescue some people from Silsalen as part of our next thing. So... Well, we're going to start rescuing them this episode. Off to Silsalen. Alrighty, let's go. So we're going this way. I could get on my horse, I could. I just can't be bothered. We do also need to go to Monkey's Rest. There's two reasons. One, Tanloran would like to see us there, which is important. But two... What's that over there? That's Merrick. Let's do Silsalen first and we'll come back and do Anchors from the Harbour. That's not someone you want to kill. That's a good guy, and that one will also mulch you. Search the backpack. Well, I make potions and I'm a low level. I'm being distracted, it's okay. I just wanted to see what's up here. Sometimes there are books in these places. Sometimes there are unattended chests. Let's keep going. I know, I'm a teeny tiny character. Let's go over to here. Let's talk to Elenwen. Hi, Elenwen.
The Veiled Heritance is behind this madness, I'm sure of it.
Madness?
Can't you smell the smoke? Silsalen is under attack. I barely got my father out alive. The cannon reeve, almost slain. These brutes may wear the uniforms of the First Oridon Marines, but they're imposters.
Who are they?
They're agents of the Veiled Heritance, I'm sure of it. Teldur, my father's assistant, is trying to organize a defense. You look capable. Will you help Silsalen?
I'll find Teldur at once.
We'll be waiting in the barn down the road. Good luck in there.
I'd like a bit more information.
There's not much time. What do you need to know?
Well, who are you?
Elenwen. I run an inn here in town, but if you don't hurry up, they'll have it burned to the ground.
And who is Canary Villano?
My father, and the man standing beside me, silly fool.
Oh, who's the fool? You didn't introduce us. Where can I find Teldur?
He's in the town square, just over the bridge. You must hurry. He's hopelessly outnumbered.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
We were expecting an attachment from the First Oridon Marines to prepare for the Queen's visit. Then this lot arrived and started killing and burning. We were readying for a celebration, not a slaughter.
You're sure they're imposters?
Why would the Queen send men to attack her loyal subjects?
That's a good question.
It makes no sense. But it would be just the sort of ruse the Veiled Heritance would use to undermine her authority.
And who are the Veiled Inheritance?
A group of Altmer isolationists who hate outsiders. They think the Queen has been corrupted by our alliance with the Bosmer and Khajiit. and seek to overthrow her.
Right. Well, let me see. Guys, I think before we get into this adventure, we might end it right here. You have a look. I love this game for its beauty. Just look at it. That's particularly pretty. So we're going to end the episode right here. I am going to bid you adieu. We will be back with more Elder Scrolls Online in 3 days from now. So I will alternate Elder Scrolls and Final Fantasy here on Twitch, and I alternate with another elsewhere. But Elder Scrolls and Final Fantasy here on Twitch. So in 2 days' time, we will have Elder Scrolls, and in 2 more days after, sorry, Final Fantasy, and in 2 days after that, we will have Elder Scrolls. But until then, thank you so much for hanging with me. And I'm going to bid you adieu. We're going to head on into Silsalen next episode. So there you go. Have a great week out there, and I'll see you around. It does help if I alt tab.